Welcome in, epic fun where it begins. Jokes that twist and turn your mind. Riddle games, one of a kind. Puzzle time, tease your brain. Mazes, quizzes, whole new game. Laughs and giggles in every show. Facts and fun, now here we go. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teasers, fun's near. Trivia triumph, playful ways. Join our epic, awesome days. Facts so wild, make you grin. Think so deep, a journey to begin. Crazy trivia, history tales. Puzzle pandemonium never fails. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teasers, fun's near. Trivia triumph, playful ways. Join our epic, awesome days. As the world make you grin. Think so deep, a journey to begin. Crazy trivia, history tales. Puzzle pandemonium never fails. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teasers, fun, see us all wild inside. Join the channel, feel the glow. Chrissy's epic, fun to show.
Welcome back, rockers. This is part 2 of the BBB Classic Rock live stream. Tonight we're cranking up the volume. We're diving deep into the legendary sounds of classic rock. I love it. From their epic guitar solos to unforgettable lyrics, let's celebrate the bands and the music that defines eras. Grab your guitars and let's go. Are you guys ready? I'm going to introduce our panel, but first I'm going to play our trailer and I'll bring up our panel and we'll introduce our panel. So give me 1 second and let's rock. All right. Are you guys ready to rock and roll? I'm ready. So, first, I'm going to bring up Chance because I think Chance is chomping at the bit back here. He wants to get going. He's got some things to say. Yes, you do. Come on, Chance.
¿Cómo estás all? Hello. We missed you last week, Chrissy. You were on vacation for
Yeah.
the 4th of July holiday
I
in an
don't do booms.
undisclosed location. It's so happy to be back with you tonight.
Yeah.
We don't want to date the show because a lot of people listen after the fact, but it's July 13th, 2024. Crazy, crazy day. We lost two 1980s icons, and then there was a terrible thing in the news I don't want to mention because
Right.
the bots are listening, and I don't want them to misunderstand what the show is about. We're talking about music tonight. But I just want to acknowledge this past week, it's old news by now, but Shelley Duvall passed away. One of the child stars from Alf passed away. And you know who I'm talking about, in the car back in June. And we found out recently this past week in mid-July 2024 that he and his dog passed away. Not to bring the show down, very sad. And then just today, these 1980s icons, Dr. Ruth Westheimer, who had a nationally syndicated radio show about sex. She was a sex therapist, a little German woman. She's about 4 foot tall, maybe 4 feet 5 or something. And just for some levity, I'm going to use medical terms if it's okay, Chrissy. Don't panic. But I remember listening to her when I was a teenager, and I was shocked about one thing she said about a practice in bed. May I say it if I use clinical terms and no profanity?
Mm-hmm.
She says, before you do the anal, you must wash after it's been in the vagina. And I thought, oh my, what am I listening to? This is sick. What is this? But she actually had some really sound advice. You must use a condom unless you want to procreate. Anyway, God rest her soul. She made it to 96.
I say we give a moment of silence to freaking Dr. Ruth.
And also Richard Simmons died, and he had so much energy. Who could forget those little short shorts that he wore?
Yeah.
The little striped, red and white striped with the poofy hair. And he made a fortune with Deal-A-Meal and all the weight loss
He
products.
reminded me of the painter.
Bob Ross.
But just way more energy. Bob Ross brings you down. He brought you up.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, he didn't do drugs. He didn't drink. And he was really heavy. He lost a lot of weight. And he made, like I said, a fortune. I love watching him on David Letterman. He had great chemistry with David Letterman, who's literally the straight man to his comedy. And I just thought, in more ways than one, I just thought he was great. And he did game shows. Richard Simmons was on Body Language. And, just what a character. And the sad thing is, he died a day after his 76th birthday. His birthday was July 12th. He died on July 13th, reportedly. So rest in peace to Richard Simmons and Dr. Ruth Westheimer. And then there's some sicko thing in the news we won't talk about.
Right.
The Lord, I don't care where you stand. We don't need that kind of thing in our country.
We don't.
Or in the world. In the world, not just the U.S. So
thank you for wearing that shirt.
That was in honor of our great nation.
Thank you.
US.
I recognize it.
And I'm ready to rock with you. And I love the intro. I want to compliment you, Chrissy, on that first video you played. That's new. I love the intro song. That was incredible. Who did that? Who came up with that?
Keebler made the music.
I knew it. I could hear Keebler's handiwork in that. And
Keebler
I'll shut up.
Made me my own music.
She made one for me too.
We're going to recognize her tonight for making all of us music for our channels. So Keebler's with us. So I guess I'm going to bring her up next since we're all speaking her name. Put your name in my mouth. There you go, Keebler. Keebler, welcome.
Thank you.
We want to say thank you for all the music and all the time that you put into everybody and how much you help all of our channels. Keebler, you're amazing. We love you so much.
It's just what I like doing it. It's just what I do. I love it. Even as bad as things are right now for me, that keeps me going, knowing I help somebody. I can make somebody smile, or I can make somebody happy, because Lord knows I'm not happy.
Well,
you deserve happiness.
You deserve happy, and we're gonna get you there, Keebs. We are.
What was that? It sounded like the MGM lion.
That's
your stomach.
There's a couple. No, it's a couple of kids racing through the parking lot.
Oh, okay. I was all, why does that sound angry? All right. So everyone, this is Keebler. Keebler is a very close friend and family member of the BBB, Chance, and everyone. So she's very close to all of us. When Keebler's done, then I'm going to bring up our co-host, Sarah.
And Keebler's in the great state of Texas. And
Yes.
Chrissy is in Northern California. And I'm in the state of Georgia.
Whoop,
Any new people that might want to know where we're at.
That's right. I'm going to bring up.
I pretty much didn't have anything to say other than what I just said. So,
Okay.
I pretty much do a bipolar channel. I pretty much do bipolar. I do some cop stuff. I do First Amendment, Constitution. I do trivia stuff, and I also do indie artist music. So.
Well, wait a minute. You have a great game show too. Tell them about your game show.
That's what I said. The trivia show. The trivia show.
Awesome. You've got a brand name though. It's really cute. What's it called?
PlayQuest. Yes, it's actually taken off. The last show did 102 views as of last time I looked. So that last show was really popular last Sunday.
That's amazing.
So, but like I said, I did a lot of patriotic stuff on that one. So
right, because of
the next one, just letting you know, this next one, it's a birthday celebration, and you better study up on anything 1975. That includes
born in
comic
74.
books. That includes comic books made in 1975 only.
Okay, we're going to have to do our homework. Everyone, your homework is checking things in the 1975. We'll be there, Keebs. All right, are you guys ready to bring up Sarah?
And that includes me, too. I have a whole category on me.
I was born in 74, so I'm right behind you.
Just like my sister. Hey, but PlayQuest has a really nice, it has a board. It's like Jeopardy. And I say this many times, not to be repetitive.
It's very professional.
Very professional. And it's like a mashup of Jeopardy and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It was good. Good job with what you do.
Chat does play, and they do get the chance to choose categories and everything. So we need chat. We do need chat in
we need
playing.
People in
so
chat
y'all get
they
over
are
there.
Their own team.
Exactly. Yeah. Not right to have only one person down there.
Keebler, go ahead and send me your link, and I'll post it in the community tab as well, so that if anybody wants to go over and play, that we'll put it in our community tab.
Okay, hold on a sec. I guess
you don't have to do it right this second, just whenever, and I'll put it in there.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to bring up Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah.
Okay. Sarah.
Hey, I made it. Wow. Well, how's everybody doing?
Hi, Sarah. Happy Saturday. You ready?
As good as can be expected. What? As good as can be expected. It was a rough day today. A lot of bad news today.
But yesterday my area was on fire, so today's a lot better for me. But in that regard, not on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sarah's from LA area.
No,
Temecula.
I'm in Temecula, which is on the border, which is in Riverside County. Okay, but it's on the border of Riverside County and San Diego County. Okay, not LA. Oh God, not LA. Okay, but yeah. So glad to be here as always.
Thank you. There you go. Camera. I love your hat.
Oh, thank you. It's from Wish. Of course.
Like
Thanks. It's my second one. I can't find them anymore. Sucks.
Oh.
Right.
All right. So we've still got backstage Dan and TD. Who do you want to bring up next, Sarah?
We're gonna have to bring up Dan because boy girl thing.
You got it. And hello, Dan. Are you ready to rock?
Greetings from South Carolina. You can still rock in America. How many people got that reference? Name it.
I don't know. Sounds familiar though.
You can still rock in America. Come on, Chance. Look, he's having to Google it.
He's Googling it.
It's a Night Ranger song. It's a Night Ranger song. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I gotta get the fan on me. I'm about to pass out. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, shows your age when you know Night Ranger music, huh?
Don't tell me you love me. I love that one. And Sister Christian, those were their big hits, I suppose. And they had other good songs too.
Anyway, greetings from South Carolina. Hello to everybody. Hello, chat, and hello, panel. So we're talking about rock music tonight. Whoa, you know, that's something I really love. A subject close to my heart.
Yeah. Jim, thanks for being in the chat since you're having issues with your phone. All right. Thanks for everybody.
I grew up in the really big 80s, so that's where the best music comes from.
Yeah, I was born in the 80s, so the 80s are the best. I agree.
Okay.
Hey, John, how
Hello,
you doing?
everyone in chat. Okay, I'm going to bring up
Polly, hi,
TD
Polly.
while I run through these comments. And welcome, TD.
Hi. My lighting's awful, so I'm going to try to get
How you doing, TD?
Hi.
You look
you
adorbs.
Oh, thanks. I try. I just found out about both people, about Dr. Ruth and about Richard Simmons. Those are two people that are very important to me. I teach aerobic stuff, and then also I'm a therapist. So it's like two pioneers of both of my fields. But
right.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
Ruth
both
is
1980s icons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dr. Ruth was the original smutologist, and now I have to pick up the mantle.
Yeah.
She would be so proud.
Questions. Right?
I mean, truly, it was so taboo, everything she talked about. So, like, anything that, but she was so accurate about everything. It's crazy. But you know what? She would be so happy, Sarah, that you're following in her footsteps.
Oh, definitely. See, I had known about her like for years, right? But I only got to watch her one time, a few times, one time, like, whatever it means. Okay, I was at a bowling alley bar. And in between bowling, what else are you gonna do? Obviously, watch
exactly. Listen to Dr. Ruth when you're not allowed.
What else?
Really?
Okay, I gotta say this real quick. I don't mean to be negative, but we know I am.
One of those. I don't want to offend you, but
I don't want to offend nobody. But I'm from South Carolina, and here in South Carolina, the last person on earth I want, or anybody around here wants telling us about sex, is a 100-year-old Jewish woman.
Well, first of all, she wasn't 100 then.
She died at 96, but I get his point.
Right.
Yeah, I don't need an elderly Jewish woman telling me about sex. I really don't.
Oh, we shouldn't say the S word.
Well, fortunately, here I'm 42, so I'm not as ancient.
Chrissy, can you make people be big? Because it's not fair. You made me big when you brought me on, and then you just put her with everybody. Can you give her?
I didn't make you big. You just were big because there was only two of us on screen.
Oh, okay.
Excuse the Fran laugh. I don't know where that came from.
You can go ahead and make her big.
I just want to.
It would be okay.
It's okay. We'll go make her big.
I don't know where the Fran like Janice from Friends laugh came from, but I just developed it.
See, Chance, I told you, wearing clothes.
Thank you.
I didn't think she wasn't wearing clothes. I want to see her lipstick, her shade of lipstick.
No, it's actually, you know what? It's a Rachel Zoe shirt. You know Rachel Zoe, the designer? Yeah. She's like, yeah. It's just like,
Do not know.
I wear her stuff all the time.
No, you do not. Show me one thing. Yeah. Show me one thing.
I'll be right back. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, great. Can't wait to see the flowy little blouse that you got.
TD, did you get to catch the intro?
I did, and Keebler, thank you. Thank you so much for that. She's really very talented too.
I was I was like, oh God, I hope the panel don't get mad at me that I like made a little collage of each person to include them.
Oh my
in
God,
the
why
intro.
would we get mad? No, but Keebler's awesome. Thanks for your
right.
contribution.
And Triple B comments. Yeah. We got like 1,000 bajillion here.
Oh
yeah.
Hey, Skeleton.
You want me to read some?
Well, no, just put
oh
it
yeah,
there.
Skeleton's here.
Hi, Polly.
Well, that's not the
Hi,
same one you're thinking of.
Hi, Jim. Sorry that you can't. Your phone's not working. I miss Jim's being up here with us, Jim.
Is it his phone or his link? Because the link was acting wonky today for some reason. That's why.
Yeah.
It's the same link everybody's got.
He's essential to this topic.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
He's essential to everything.
So much about music. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Skeleton said lingerie on chance and a photo might be worth more than all his comic books combined.
It ain't gonna be pretty. I guarantee it.
TD. Oh, hey, does anybody have a way to send Limey a link? We could send Limey a link.
Ooh.
I don't think I have Limey in my DMs. But Limey, if I'm in your DMs, DM me and let me know.
Because Limey, we'd love to have you on. You were here last time.
Brandon said it's pretty warm there in Canada today.
Hey, Brandon.
It's very hot today in Ohio too.
Let's go, Brandon.
What's up, Shane? Shane's here. Hello there.
Hi, Jeff. You is
hey,
Jeff.
Limey.
Hi, Jeff.
Tracy says she was born in the 1960s, so she's probably partial to the 1960s sound or 70s.
Tracy's
born in the 60s. Might have been a child of the 70s.
She likes the 30s.
Uh-oh, Sarah. Is there trouble in paradise? Brandon said he would love for Sarah back as his Facebook friend.
Sometimes ships fail. Happens. Anyway,
not the play.
Some things need to wait till after the show and they can work it out themselves.
David. Hi, David. Hi.
Hi. So this is Dandy Staten's friend, right?
Yeah, he had a great show today too.
Judgment Day, Mike Harper. I love the name, and not because my daughter's name's Harper, but I love that. My daughter's name's Harper.
Hey, would you man?
In the house. I know Jeff is a huge fan of yours, TD.
Aww.
And we better not leave out Jerry Dobson.
Who's Jeff?
You.
Oh, you. Gotcha.
Yeah,
and Jerry Dobson's watching Facebook Live through my platforms. He was born in 1964.
Oh, I remember Jerry. What's up, Jerry?
Nostalgia World, the Facebook group. Nostalgia World on Facebook.
Judgment Day of Mike Harper is a really cool name.
Yeah, he's got a really cool channel too. He talks about wrestling. I love it.
Wrestling.
Oh, hi, Chance.
Good to see you always.
That's for you, Sarah. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff.
Skeleton got me good. Don't worry, Chance. Tiger stripes, stretch marks are a testament to a mother's love.
That's right. That's right. I'll preach it all day.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm a Jewish woman, right? Danny, you better take back what you said about Dr. Ruth because Tracy's watching. And
Tracy,
religion has no bearing.
Good for you.
I don't want Tracy telling me about that stuff.
The smartest women are Jewish women. Good for you. You know who's opinionated also? Jewish women, and they should be.
Well, I'm not going to say that.
I've dated several. At least my teenage years, they were awesome. Jewish women.
Well, go to Wajama's dropping links. Amazing.
Right on.
A banana hammock isn't just for Borat. You're absolutely
Have you guys
right, Skeleton.
Heard of the new underwear that are called ball hammocks? They're really cute, actually.
Oh, look, he's here. Shane B says Dr. Ruth was a bit of a hack. I know that you disagree with that, TD. You're a therapist.
He's just saying that to play devil's advocate. He just likes to play devil's advocate because honestly, she paved the way. She was a pioneer. She really was.
I listened.
She said things a lot of people wanted to know about, but no one knew how to ask about, and it was publicized, and then it was a big deal because it was all taboo because we don't talk about that, even though we talked about it behind closed doors. But that's a whole big issue.
And she was a shock jock before Howard Stern, really, when you think about it, in a different way.
Absolutely. Yes.
Pioneering radio.
Absolutely. Yep.
It
wasn't for shock value. It's just natural.
And she was a hobbit, said Danny in South Carolina.
I'm jumping through chat just so we could get caught up. If I miss anybody, I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore chat. I'm just trying to get caught up so we could get on with the rock and roll.
Dr. Phil is worse, Skeleton. I agree. How's that working for you? A bit of a hack. You know who's a hack? It's Shane. Shane's a hack.
Worse, sir.
Yellow leaf hammocks. No. I'm scared to ask what that is, though.
Hammocks.
Back in the day, did you say, Jerry, you used to do a good impression? Because we're going to have to hear that, if that's true. If you can do a good impression of her.
All right, we're caught up. So are you guys ready for the first question?
Yeah.
Well, actually, we did the first question. We did the first question last week. I have a total of 5 questions. So we're going to be doing this as long as it takes to get through these 5 questions.
We can do it.
That's right. So the first question that we did last week, if anybody wants to go back. Oh, by the way, has 3,000 views.
Not last
Really?
week, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, because last week I wasn't here. Correct.
Wow.
Thank you, Chance.
Wow.
But we have over 3,000 views on that live stream.
Hey, that's great.
Hey, good job, guys.
I know.
Good job,
High
listeners.
fives, guys. High fives, guys. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead
and do it this way. I'll do it this way, and you do it that way.
I don't
you
think
do it the other way.
You down.
No, wait.
Me up.
Wait. Okay, this way. There we go.
It's kind of all backwards.
We're smart. I know. I was trying to do a chance like this,
but he's the opposite way.
I know, so he'd have to go the other hand.
All right, still climbing.
There you go. No. Sarah, give me a high five somehow. Wait.
Somehow. I don't know. High five.
Look what I can do. Look what I can do.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Dan. So I have to go this way, right?
Question 1. What is it?
Okay, whatever.
Okay, so the first question that we did last week was, what was your favorite classic rock album and what made it stand out to you? This week, we're doing, which classic rock band do you think had the most significant impact on music history and why?
Which classic rock album had the most significant impact on history and why?
Correct.
Okay, so we're not any decade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Should we paper, scissors, rock it for who gets to go first?
Yeah.
Ladies first. I'll go last.
Well, you're right there, so you're going first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch. See, I'm putting you there. There you go. You're first now.
Okay. So I have to say, I think one of the most influential was Beastie Boys, and probably with License to Ill, and because it was probably one of the first hybrid type of kind of genres, I guess that you could say, yes, they're identified as hip hop, but also in '99 they won 2 Grammys, one for best alternative album and one for best hip hop album, which shows how eclectic they kind of are. So, they were shown on Shark Tank. Interesting. Really? Okay. Anyways, sorry. I was reading chat too. So I'd say that that's probably one of the most influential. And I had the gift of seeing them right before the one band member died from cancer.
Sorry.
What?
Limey's here.
And then
yay!
Hello.
Hi, Limey.
How are
Welcome.
You,
I did have a link from a few days ago, but I wasn't sure if it would still work.
No, it has to be
I love his accent. I love everything he says. He could insult me and it'd be great. I'm sorry.
And I didn't want to ask for a link because I didn't want to be presumptuous. So I appreciate the invite.
Oh yeah, no worries. I thought I don't know. I thought Snarky was going to send it to you because I thought you were supposed to be here. So I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
I thought you were supposed to be here too because it's a continuance from the last time.
And I think
right. How you doing? And hi Nightmare, how you doing?
Well, because I'd not heard from
all right,
Snark,
take care.
So I got a message from her saying she'd fallen asleep or something. But like I said, I wasn't sure if the old link would work and blah blah. But here now, sorry to interrupt.
Unwelcome guest.
We're happy.
That could mean a lot of different things. So somebody said now they're now Beastie Boys are classic rock. Kind of. I think so. I think they have a little bit of a rock genre. So they're definitely, I think, and it was influential to me too because I really thought when I first heard them and I was probably maybe 2nd grade or something. I was like, what is this and why is it so awesome? And it was the first, with the I think that was the first album and Brass Monkey. I just put Brass Monkey on repeat. Repeat. Yep. And then the Girls, and I think that was the same album. And of course Fight for Your Right. But and it was such a cool thing to watch them kind of collaborate. That was before people really collaborated a lot. So with Run DMC and then of course and then just to see them together. Or no, wait, it was
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Wait, real quick here. Meep's music is here. Meeps does amazing music on his channel and stuff.
Yay!
Meep's music, nice.
Yeah, Meeps,
drop
you're
a
in my
link if you
chat.
can.
Yeah, Meeps, you're in my chat. Go ahead and drop your link. And hey, stupid humans, how you doing? Looking and not here. Leave me alone. Oh, sorry.
Stupid humans.
There you go.
We're not going to say anybody sucks. We're not going to say anybody sucks. We're going to like eliminate all the negativity. It's going to be a pro positive kind of like channel. So even if you don't agree, you don't have to say they suck. You could say I respectfully
disagree. Correct. I got you.
So anyways, yeah, that's about it. And I used to listen to Beastie Boys while I played Barbie, and Barbie would make their own music videos to Beastie Boys. So it'd be like, grass monkey, and making them like jump up and down and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
For any of you in the chat that doesn't know what GOAT is, it's greatest of all times, just in case some people in there don't know.
Dave Chappelle is the GOAT of comedy.
Right. OG. All right. So did you get to answer your question fully, TD?
Yeah. Thank you very much. Moving on.
And you look by the way, as always.
I feel like I look like crap, but thank you. I feel like I'm like I have allergy stuff. My voice is like hoarse and stuff. I sound like
adorbs.
Christy Alley. Thank you.
Oh, no. Well, Christy Alley's dead, so hopefully you sound better than her.
I forgot too soon. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna build the channel tonight. There you go.
Wait,
oh man.
Once I move around, I'll figure it out.
Right?
To be honest, TD, you kind of remind me of an actress named Jerry Ryan, who played 7 of 9 on Star Trek Voyager.
Oh, she amazing. I love Jerry Ryan. Oh, yeah.
Tracy is leaving for some reason. Why is Tracy leaving?
Somebody said I reminded them of someone on Laughing or something. I'm not even sure. No.
Oh, it's because of what Dan said.
What?
She said, "Thanks, Dan. I'm so sorry about Dr. Ruth. About her religion."
No.
Hi, Hugh.
I actually watched a really good. When I found out she passed away, somebody was doing a thing about her today, and I watched this like a really good documentary about Dr. Ruth and found out a lot of stuff I didn't know about her Holocaust past and her parents dying in concentration camps, and you really don't realize what that woman had been to till you watch the documentary.
Yeah, right. I just started. Yeah, you know, any documentary I think can make me think differently. I just watched the Johnny Manziel documentary, and I'm like, I feel bad for him now. You know, like I always used to make fun of him because I'm like Johnny Football because my dad's a Browns fan. I'm like Johnny Football, here's your claim to fame, and then he sucked. But now, like looking at his struggle and stuff, I don't know. I feel a little bit bad. It made me like. There's a lot of documentaries that make me really like feel invested in people, even though I probably like I was really messed up about Little Peep for a while there.
The saddest
like his music.
The saddest documentary I watched this week was the Shelley Duvall one. That the last 4 years of her life were so tragic. It almost made me cry. I'm a tough guy.
The girl from TLC. No.
From The Shining, Shelley Duvall passed away.
I mentioned it. Yep.
You know, she was olive oil in Popeye.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
Whose turn is it next? Sarah's to talk about her favorite album?
I'm gonna move boy, girl. Blam.
Yeah. Ooh.
Girl. Whoa.
Wait, now we can high five, Sarah. High five.
Yeah.
Okay. Which way? No, this way.
No,
there you go.
Down. Down.
Whatever. I'll just pat you in the head. There you go.
I got Dan.
I have a master's degree. It's amazing, right?
What's the question now? Because I missed it as I was coming in.
Sure. The question I put in private chat. If anybody needs to go back to it, I'm going to put it in private chat with the other stuff. But just in case you forget, I'll put it in there. But yes, the question is, which rock band do you think had the most significant impact on music history and why?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome, Limey. Thank
rock
you for being
band. I thought that was album.
It could be rock band or album or song. I don't care. Let's just talk about rock.
Well, I want to follow up on something TD said really quickly. You're talking about the Beastie Boys, and I worked on a show called Single Ladies on VH1, and the director, Tamara Davis, is married to Mike D. And yes, and she's married to Mike D. In the Beastie Boys, Michael Lewis Diamond. That's her husband.
Oh, I used to like Singled Out. Is that the same one as Singled Out?
No, Single Ladies. It was starring Stacey Dash, who's been sort of ostracized from the entertainment industry since then. And no, it was a show, about single women. It was like a Sex in the City type show, but on VH1.
Got it.
And it was filmed
VH1.
here in Atlanta.
I thought I was thinking MTV, because MTV I think had the Singled Out with Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny, yeah, that was a different kind of show. This is a drama.
That was interesting.
We filmed at a roller skating rink. We filmed all over town. I think that's where I met my friend Kate Johnson, who was also on that show. Anyway, so whatever. But we're talking music, so I'm really torn.
Well,
I thought
VH1 is music.
Yeah, that's true. But to Chrissy's question, to answer her question, I'm really torn. So you said rock, because I thought of an album, but it's pop.
Go ahead.
It's not rock.
Okay. It's music. Go ahead.
This doesn't mean it's my favorite album. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to scream.
Influential and your favorite, I think, are two different things.
That's the thing. I was torn between the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's album, the White Album, or Michael Jackson's Thriller. And I think I'm leaning towards Michael Jackson's Thriller just because it was one of the best-selling records of all time. It really shaped pop culture. I'm not saying it's my favorite album. I'm a huge Queen fan. Queen's my favorite band of all time. And I don't know. I think there was just so much going on when I was a kid and that album hit the scene. I mean, in those music videos, they even had Vincent Price narrating Thriller, and they made it like a mini feature film. It was like a 15-minute long music video. Just everybody had that album. For years, they played that record, and man.
Right. Talk about like creative, but also taking a risk, but also like reaching every kind of audience, like everyone, like the kids liked it, adults liked it, teenagers liked it, you're right. And I don't like the album myself all that much because I'm not a huge Michael Jackson, I just don't love the music, but I can agree. I think,
and a lot of people would say U2, Joshua Tree, which I think is a little overrated. I think it's a tad overrated. No offense to anybody out there. That's just my opinion.
I don't think the whole thing's good. There's some songs that are so pivotal, they're pivotal and they're fantastic, but that like With or Without You, but I don't like some of the other stuff on the album. So it's like not the whole album is good, but
the writing was excellent in a lot of the U2 songs, but on that album, Joshua Tree. But and
that was before they were divas. There, I said it.
Correct. That's right. So man, I guess I'll have to go with Thriller, but props to the other albums I just mentioned, like the Beatles' White Album and Sgt. Pepper's by the Beatles. And man, there's just so many pop culture changing albums. But I'll go with Michael Jackson's Thriller.
That's
to answer the
pick.
question.
You're gonna say why? Why?
I already said. You want more information, more details? I even have these records. I should have had them at the ready. I didn't know what the question was going to be. I'll get them later.
Okay.
But because
while you're at it, why don't you get your Rachel Zoe shirt? I would love to see that too.
Okay.
You said okay.
That's in my closet. That's deep in my closet. I got to go get it.
By your hot pants.
This is for Brandon. Sorry. I already sort of, there's not much more to say. It's just, I thought the music videos along with the album itself was a beautiful marriage. And you had so much stuff that spawned from Thriller, like Alfonso Ribeiro got his first start long before Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Silver Spoons. He was the kid dancing in the Pepsi commercial.
We would like to welcome Pepsi as one of our new sponsors this week.
Right? This show is sponsored by... and Red Bull.
And I want to say, Tracy, I hope she may not still be there. I am so sorry. I'm sorry that you were offended. It was just a joke, I'm sure. No one here is a bigot. No. So.
No. I think he was probably saying something because Jewish women are strong and kind of, powerful and empowered. But that's how
one time we're going to have Meeps up here as a special guest. Seems very interesting. I'd love to meet him.
And Michael
Jackson. In my comment, let me reiterate. I don't care if she's Irish, Jewish, German, Greek, or whatever. I don't need an 80 or 90-year-old woman telling me about sex.
But she wasn't when she was big. She wasn't 80 and 90.
Right. It was ageism then. It wasn't religionism or racism. It was
she knows
ageism.
about sex or the S word. S word
About
is
little old women telling you about sex. It's weird.
I don't think it's weird. I think it's actually just informative.
You wouldn't think it's weird because you're a therapist. A normal person's like, what the heck?
A normal person. We're not normal.
I see.
That's why you're a therapist. Their own opinions of things.
We do put the fun dysfunctional. You're right.
That's why you're a therapist.
It is weird learning. It is weird learning about sex. It is weird learning about sex from your grandmom. You know me, and she kind of personified a grandmother. You know, and that is unsettling. I'll give you that.
To learn
when you're 13, it's weird learning about sex from anybody.
Yeah, but she did seem
a family
ancient.
show, so
she did when you were a teenager, Dan. When we were teenagers, she did seem very ancient. That's true.
I swear, I remember her when I was 15, and I thought she was 100.
That's before we knew that with great age comes
she
great
really
wisdom.
lived a long time then. It's like 100.
That's before we learned, Dan, that with great age comes great wisdom. But yeah, I hear you, man, about that. I guess.
You know why she lived so long? That's because she probably had good SES. So I'm just saying.
Right. Right.
You know, with great age also comes dementia.
Okay.
Sometimes.
All right.
Sometimes it comes early.
Stevie B says that she likes the Beatles.
And she said, "Let it be."
Let it be.
I said, "Beatles, let it be."
Yes.
Now I'm going to say something controversial here about music. I've never cared for Bob Dylan. I liked his writing. I never liked his voice. I know that's incredibly sacrilegious.
I agree with you.
I've never gotten into Bob Dylan. I'm sorry.
I agree with you, Chance.
I had that. I had Born in the USA. That was an iconic Bruce Springsteen album. Hello to Mogol and Monster. They have a live stream. Mogs is here every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 to 11. Mogs and Stevie B, they do a great job. And I've been working all week on something I can't talk about, so I missed your last couple streams, but I watched them on the replay, just so you know.
Secret.
Yep.
Boggs is another person you should bring on sometimes to talk about music. He does some really wonderful karaoke stuff.
Okay. That's a good one. Thank you, Dan.
He's an actual singer.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's all I've got to say for this question. If we want to ask someone else.
All right. So now I'm going to put Keebler up there because Sarah is still not back yet. Are you back, Sarah?
Where'd she go?
I'm in limbo right now.
I think her mom came.
I'll be back in shortly. Yeah, okay. I'll go last or something.
Okay. So Keebler, you're not going to show your face, right?
No.
Okay.
I can't show my face. I can't show my face because if I do, it will be considered a poor bomb.
Oh, what?
A poor bomb.
Real quick, Stevie B said Beatles, Let It Be. That's her pick in chat.
We saw that.
We already had that up on screen.
You're a little bit. You're
sorry,
a little bit lagging.
It's okay. All right. So, Keebs, what is yours?
We know Keebs loves music.
It's kind of a hard question because you really can't put a label on just one.
No,
true.
Just one band. They all had an influence with something. So I myself liked everything from way back when to pretty much nowadays. So,
but what's something that you think really changed the course of music or had an impact on music?
Actually, I couldn't really. Back then. I listened to it just to listen to it and everything, so I didn't really think about it. So I really can't tell you, but I don't know. I'm not that well into that critical thinking. I'm more creative.
What's an album you couldn't live without? That you could not live without?
That I couldn't live without? I would say Air Supply.
Got it. Yep.
I would say Air Supply because everybody else always, that was the one album and the one band I had everything on. So,
is that your jukebox go-to place?
No, not my jukebox. That's like my alone time.
Your personal, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, my personal.
That's a good one.
Time.
Good one.
It was the way their songs and everything, but yeah, that's Meeps. The one band that hit me. But as far as a jukebox go to, it's hard to say because I really didn't play much jukebox.
I do all the time.
Maybe AC/DC was a big one.
Good one.
Yeah. Who was your favorite lead singer? Bon Scott or Johnson, or it had to be Bon Scott, right?
I don't really pick. I didn't really. I don't. It's just the band itself. So
Angus,
I didn't know. I didn't really start getting to know names and stuff until recently. So
what's the matter? Oh.
I didn't get in depth learning about the bands and everything, just the music and what I liked and didn't like. So, but I had, like I said, I even listened to some of Tupac back when he was popular back then.
Tupac's great. Tupac's amazing.
That top, I listened to a bunch of people: the Police, Neil Diamond, Bonnie Raitt, country. So I can't really say. Like I said, they all influenced me.
Keebler, may I say something about Air Supply? Real quick. I went to a concert. I went to a concert about 6 or 7 years ago here in the Atlanta, Georgia area at Chastain. I could not believe how they packed the house. It's an outdoor amphitheater. It's like a little Hollywood Bowl in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And in that concert, those fans were so diehard. One of them can still sing, the other cannot. That was the only bad thing. It's a duo, as you know, and one of those guys, I'm not going to mention names, could not sing anymore. His voice is cracked. But one could, and one of them lives here in Atlanta, by the way. My friend Jeff Logan sold him a car. But anyway, so that's all I had to say. I just was amazed. I thought, what a lame concert this would be. And I got the tickets for free from Cumulus. I was working there in sales at the time for years. And I went with my date, and we were both just amazed at how the crowd was just so into that show. Jerry Dobson says, I'm a fan of big band music. Yeah.
Yeah, good. They're still popular.
So Meep said, I'm all out of love.
Man, that was one of the songs. The crowd, it was like an anthem with them, man. They were singing the song, and they
in a lot of movies.
The crowd sing. Man.
Oh, that's a good one, Judgment Day. Sex Pistols. That's a good one.
That was probably Dr. Who's favorite band. Okay.
I bet. 100%. Or ACDC.
We really need Jim now. Now it's time for a guy, and Jim. But we have our British friend who can take over, I guess. Jim's fine.
Well, Dan's here too.
Yeah, Dan.
Dan.
Dan is still Guy. That's crazy.
Of course.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. All right, let's put Dan up next.
Some people's opinion.
All right, there you go. All right, Dan, whatever the question was, your turn.
To me, when it comes to music, you have to pick one. It's really hard. There's been so many different bands that's come along and it's practically changed the course of music history. I would point to the honorable mention of Black Sabbath's first album. When Black Sabbath come out, they started a new tradition in heavy metal kind of music that's lasted till this day and grown in popularity. But the number one, to me, band, the band that changed everything in music would have to be Kiss. When Kiss come out, the Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day became an anthem for a young generation.
I agree. I don't like them, but I agree.
Kiss, and not only that, their influence is what brought forth the 80s glam band revolution. You couldn't have hair metal without Kiss because they started it all. You couldn't have the theatrics and music that exists today without Kiss because they started it all. Whether you like Kiss or not, you got to respect the highest selling band of all time. That they have sold more records and more music than the Rolling Stones, Bob Dylan, and Elvis. So, what do you think of that?
That's interesting.
I mean, I didn't realize that. I mean,
yeah,
I knew.
Kiss I think Kiss has more gold albums than just about anybody. There may be one band or two bands that have more chance. We'll have to look that up. But
I don't like their music, but I can appreciate their theatrics and their marketing and their like perseverance and all of that. What it, just the Detroit Rock City kind of.
The worst thing they did was take off their makeup. It was crazy.
Crazy.
I will say that when they took off their makeup, the Lick It Up album was probably the worst album that ever existed in history.
It was. That's what I was going to say. They were 10 times better with the makeup on than with the makeup off.
Once again, I'm pointing to their 70s stuff like Kiss Alive 2 and Dynasty, where they changed musical revolutions, including actually charting on a disco with disco music. Kiss was in all genres. They were chart topping. They were a major mover in the music industry.
Yeah. I just remember the Family Guy where Peter gets mad at Lois because they go to a Kiss show and they're in the front row and like Kiss was like, I want to rock and roll all night, and they put the mic in her face and she's like, and have a really good time, and they're like, what? No, that's not what you said. And he was mad, like he was so mad. He's like, you ruined everything. Everybody knows what they say.
Hey, Stevie B said every Elton John album was great. I agree.
Yeah, I can remember the first time I saw Kiss. It was like in 1977 at the Greenville Memorial Auditorium in Greenville. Wow. And to this day, it's still one of the top shows I've ever saw in my life.
Aww.
It was on their live tour.
What's the matter? Why are you shaking?
Dan, according to, by the way, in the new Fall Guy movie, they played one Kiss song. I was Born for Loving You, like again and again. I was made for loving you. That's right. I was made for loving you, which was one of their weaker songs. It was kind of like almost a disco type rock song.
Yeah, but it was real popular at discos actually.
Yeah, but they used it, but they played it like at least three times in the new Fall Guy movie starring Ryan Gosling. It was kind of strange how they kept going back to that song. But anyway, whatever. That's all I had to say about that. And I like Beth, the ballad. Everyone hates Beth, or a lot of people hate Beth.
What can I do?
Yeah,
that one.
Good. Well, you can
TD, I will say this: if you listen to Kiss music, I'm sure you'll find songs you would like.
Well, I do like the Beth song. It was on Dazed and Confused, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
Great movie.
Yes, I agree. Good soundtrack too.
And when it's my turn again, not now, I found my Thriller, Let It Be, my Beatles.
Let It Be. Over here real fast. Show it real fast.
My original.
We'll put you back up there, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree, Skelly.
I'm going to wait my turn. I'm not trying to. Ooh, yeah.
You know who's saying Bohemian Rhapsody, Skeleton. You know it's Queen.
Right.
Everybody knows that. Even my 13-year-old son knows that.
That's because his mom taught him well. Amazing.
Hey, I didn't have a little tagger on him.
Tiger blood. My stepmom had that album.
You know what? I get that suit dirty so hard. I never wear white.
I never knew there was a tiger there.
I didn't either.
I remember that picture, but
let me put it back up then.
That's just another advantage of a gatefold, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's like widescreen edition. I never knew that was there.
Right. I know, because it's a centerfold. You got to pull it all the way out.
Wait a minute, it's a Mandela effect. That little cat wasn't there before.
Look at that set list, though. Almost every song was like a hit. And don't forget, he bought for a while a lot of the Beatles songs from Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but my boyfriend's dog is acting. I wonder if it's Thunder, because he's acting so weird right now. You okay?
All right, that's all, dear. Chrissy, I'll show some more
I'll
later.
Put
maybe
Dan back.
It's like on my lap.
Jeff in chat says, or you says, Bob Dylan.
Ooh.
Galileo.
I'm sorry.
And Mopes is Queen. That's my favorite band.
I'm like Prince. I was never a big Bob Dylan fan.
Nah, me either.
There's something about his voice that just kind of gave me a headache.
Hey, Dan, I like William Shatner's version of Mr. Tambourine Man better than Bob Dylan's.
I do too.
I didn't do the warning. Hey, hold on to your Christy. I'm going to do an effect. Christy, warning. I'm sorry. Warning. Mr. Tambourine! He did it work.
And now my dog has left the room.
raise your hand if you learned about Bohemian Rhapsody from Wayne's World.
No.
Well, I didn't learn about it from there. I just
not from there, but
no
huge deal.
I don't think I heard it before Wayne's World, to be honest.
I'm old. I remember in the 70s riding around singing Another One Bites the Dust. I've known Queen for a long time.
Can I say one quick thing about that song?
Version, Another One Rides the Bus. Way better.
Here's an Atlanta story. There was a morning drive radio team, Ross and Wilson, that were fired because in Atlanta in the late 70s, early 80s, they had these kids that were getting killed. It was a serious thing by allegedly Wayne Williams, right? It was called the Missing and Murdered Black Children, right? And these two guys who were white said, I want to dedicate this song to the missing and murdered black children. Then they played Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. Isn't that horrible? And they were fired. And then Steve McCoy, who was an Atlanta radio legend, replaced them on Z93. Which
awful.
is a huge, isn't that terrible? Yeah, they were kind of like,
I don't like
that. Thanks for sharing that glorious piece of information.
It's Atlanta radio history. I'm sorry. It's a terrible thing, but it happens.
About something that'll make you lose your complete train of thought.
He doctored an interview with a former President Trump. Like this was in 2016. He played during that campaign. He played an interview he did like in 2004 and lied and re-edited it. And they found out, and it was a news station. It damaged our credibility, and he got fired from the station. The poor guy has Parkinson's now, Steve McCoy.
Oh, there he is.
Little bit of
why do I keep laughing like Hannah's two friends? I don't get
it. I love you, Chandler Bing.
I'm going to get my sign from News Radio 106.7. Hang on.
So Meep says Mother May, Mary, and Let It Be. No cheating.
No clue.
Wow. Totally made me lose my train of thought about music for some reason.
I'm sorry.
Chance,
make me
Mother
big for
Mary and Let It Be.
Here's a new game for you. You should pull up like one night. We should pull up record albums.
Yeah.
With no names on the cover, and people have to guess them.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I failed.
Yeah, but Jim
That's a good
can't do it.
idea.
Jim has the book with all the covers on it. So
That's a good
Christy,
idea.
blow me up for 1 second.
Well, a lot of bands didn't put their name on the cover.
Wait.
true.
This is my sign from the station I worked at. There you go. That's all I needed.
He wants to be big when he wants to be big. But he doesn't want to be big when he doesn't want to be big.
Stop doing that.
I'm not doing big. You don't tell me when to be big. It was Paul's mom who died. Oh, and Meep said mom too, who died when he was a kid. Is that true? Was it Paul's mom? Mom?
Skeleton, it's good to see you over here. Right. Hi everybody in my chat. Good to see you.
Hello.
What turn is it?
And make sure you hit the like, subscribe, share out thing, because on all the things, because epic. Thank you. But yeah, so Dan, did you have any more to add?
Admin? Hi.
I think that's a wrap for me. I think it's time to hear about some really cool music from England, like David Bowie and The Clash.
Well, it's boy, girl.
Oh, you want me to put Limey up there? That's
Dan, Rock the Casbah. You know, there was a radio version and an album version, and there was like reverb. Remember that? Remember that, Dan? Because that crazy Casbah.
I actually like, believe it or not, I go way back before that, and I like The Clash in the 70s.
I think David got the trivia question right. Mary was Mary Patricia McCartney, and she died in the 50s from cancer.
No,
I think you're right.
She's still alive.
No, not that Mary. Not like Mary.
I'll finish up with one thing real fast. You know you're old when you can remember having the Queen 8-track tape in the car.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My dad had an 8-track in his El Camino.
Yeah, we had the 8-track Queen, and we had an 8-track that had The Clash on it. with some old Clash song, like "Should I Stay or Should I Go" or something.
Oh, should I stay or should I go?
If I stay, there will be
please,
trouble. If I go, will be double.
That's right, Sarah.
You have me waiting. I'm on my knees.
And that's how. Yes, I like
Okay,
it.
Lonnie, I know you're ready to tell us all about the Labyrinth soundtrack or something.
No, I was just wondering. With Skelly's comment there, it looked like they said soccer artiste, and I was wondering if they're talking about soccer that's kind of like, is it like rap music in? No, not rap music, more like kind of a dance hall kind of flavored music in Bermuda area. Is that soccer? I could be getting it completely wrong and thinking of something else. So
I don't know. That we'll find out because they should say something in chat, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to be a major disappointment and not name anybody from Britain.
There's no right or wrong here.
I was good, but like no English, no Britain. The first thing I thought of was like, I'm thinking it's probably not that influential, but in terms of this person's career and potentially for introducing country music to a whole new audience, a new generation, would be the first album in Johnny Cash's American Recording Series.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, like because like I say, my dad grew up in North Carolina and Virginia, and I grew up in the 80s listening to like Dolly Parton, Tammy Wynette, Johnny Cash.
Oh yeah, me too.
And I've always really liked Johnny Cash, and then I just didn't think that he was bringing out anything new, and then I knew that he was getting iller and stuff like that, and then I was in a record store in town, and somebody mentioned that he brought a new album out, and I was like, really? And I went and got it and thought, oh, this is really cool. And then like Hurt came out. I'd been introduced to 9 Inch Nails a few years before and really loved them, and like thought Johnny Cash.
How did that feel as 9 Inch Nails that Johnny Cash did a cover of your song? Because the thing was like, it was like I'd loved country music since I was a kid, and then like got more into pop music as I got to be like a teenager, and then even some of Johnny Cash's music isn't just country. It's like
no, this is rock. It, right? Yeah, because one of the things I always enjoyed about him as a kid was that he had really serious songs, like Man in Black I really liked and stuff like that. But then he had like excellent songs with like humor. Yeah, like Ring of Fire. Yeah. So,
and then Ring of Fire was done by so many punk bands, like after, which is really cool.
Yeah, exactly. He's been covered by so many different people now in different genres, like you say. But to a band that I just like found in the last 5 years, but thought was amazing, and then like somebody that I'd liked for so long, and to hear, and I normally don't like covers because covers are normally they just do the song, but they don't add anything to it. But then
it's like a reverse cover.
And I'd heard that there was this amazing video to it, and this is back before the internet, so I just had to wait, and I didn't have cable or anything like that. I just had to wait until it was like on one of the 2 music shows a week and record it, and I was just like completely blown away when I saw that video to the song.
So there's an amazing mix. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but it's let me find it because I won't even be able to like. So it's a country singer like Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan. Yeah, Zach Bryan.
So he has a song called I Remember or something, but they did a mashup with Johnny Cash's Hurt. So when they say I remember, it like coincides. It's really amazing.
Right. Oh, okay. I might look that up. I recognize the name Zach Bryan. I can't think of any of his stuff, but
and he's another one though. He's country, but not really. It's more like alt country, almost like Lucero kind of, where it's like it could go either way.
I just said, and this is because I was wondering, hearing, sugar. I can't think of the guy's name now. Can I see it on screen? Dan, that was just before me, sorry, talking about Kiss and how they kind of inspired the whole like 80s glam rock, which was my thing, as I said last time. Like glam rock, commercial rock was my thing when I was getting into rock music. So, and it was later that I heard like 9 Inch Nails and stuff. But I wonder if Johnny Cash helped get, like I say, a wider cross section of people into country. So then, as it started to gain popularity later or whatever, I wonder if he sort of helped build that along as well. But yeah,
also,
like
it's
humor,
kind of like he's kind of saying like he respects all genres by doing a cover like that. You know, I feel like.
that was the thing about it, right? Because like I'd heard Rick Rubin's name, but I didn't really know much about him. But I knew that he'd worked on some big like rock albums and stuff. So the whole thing I just wasn't sure about. I was like, but then hearing it, and I thought, well, this is recognizably Johnny Cash. I'd heard he'd done some covers of more recent stuff, and again, wasn't sure. But like Rusty Cage by Soundgarden that he covered is just so, to me, Johnny Cash, because he was like, one of the things again that I liked about him once I got a bit older was finding out that as much as he'd done these like really religious songs and like stuff like that, he'd also, done the stereotypical like country songs about like I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die, and
right.
And like then like finding more about his
prison kind of
the Folsom Prison thing was just like blew me away even as a teenager finding that out. And
that
then,
was huge.
And like the love story with June, and but then like battles with like drug abuse as well, like smashing the footlights up at the old Opry when he was on speed and stuff, right? Just the whole thing about it was just everything, just like and then like I made a compilation. I made a compilation tape of him a few years before he died and gave it to friends of mine, and one of my friends who's like a proper goth, Sisters of Mercy and all that, always dressed in black, he just listened to it and he said, oh my god, Johnny Cash is like the original goth. And I've some of my like rock friends and that are like on the goth side of things, they all found him independently of me when they heard about him because of his death and stuff, and they were just like, his lyrics really poetic, blah blah blah. So
he's like
so I just
think of his own, like goth country, which is like really,
and even the album cover to American Recordings, he's just there in like a sepia tone black and white photograph with a big coat and a black dog on one side, a black and white dog on the other.
He's an outcast.
Outlaw country with Willie, Chris, and Waylon Jennings, the four outlaws, going out the mainstream country thing to do that. So again, as a rock fan, seeing that non-conformist side, doing your own thing side,
just unique.
Just being open about like your own battles rather than just trying to portray a certain image all the time, or even glorify the negative side. I mean, I don't know if you know the story about
the controversy.
The prison thing was way controversial, right?
They're like, wait, they shouldn't have fun. They're human beings, No,
absolutely. So so that album, like for me, was like a big one. And then I've talked so long about that one now, but the one I was thinking more of like having a wider effect was Rage Against the Machine's first album, because
good one.
Although I'd heard rock rap kind of crossover before with Anthrax, I'm the Man, doing it in a more comedy way. The first time I heard this whole album, and then all the sounds that I kind of exactly right. And again, it's that non-conformist thing, but they were politically charged, socially aware in some ways. And also, I'd like the non-conformist within the music itself, in that we're a rock band and we can play our own instruments. One of the things on the inlay notes was all of these sounds made using our instruments, whereas when you listen to it, you might have thought it was electronic or it's like record turntablist or whatever. So that whole and I feel that because like new metal came years later and they were like, oh, this is amazing. I'm like, Rage Against the Machine did that, and Anthrax did it with at least one track before that in like 1987. And again, their whole thing was anti-censorship, again the same as the hip-hop community was fighting that. Anthrax did a whole track about you weren't censorous, we're gonna say all the bad words, blah blah blah. So while we're on the subject, I must apologize if I swore last time I was on here, because I didn't realize we were going to try and not do that.
It's okay, because it's not as bad when you swear with your little accent. You
For some reason, it's be like proper. When life
like,
says
you're
it's
so
proper.
You're so ugly.
Why does
it
sound so proper?
You can say anything you want to, long as you sound like James Bond doing it.
And I want fish and chips whenever I hear them too.
I apologize. I waffle once I get going, so I do apologize for going on. I'm done now.
Okay.
All right.
Chill. What is that?
He's so proper. I love it.
That
I know, me too. I love that you're here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Nice.
Yeah,
good one about
I
the
apologize because like TD and a couple of other people trying to get a word in sideways, and I apologize because I wasn't trying to be rude. I'm just like,
no, I'm trying not to interrupt. I just want to bounce off of you.
No. I don't get out much, and it's just nice to be able to chat. So
I mean, I work in a prison, so what do you think? It's just me and Johnny Cash. I'm just kidding.
How's that going, TD?
Oh, it's going. It's good. There's a lot. I was in training. I'm still in the training mode, like in Columbus. So it's been I'm done with the training mode. I'm ready to get back to work, like in there. So yeah. But thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
So it's a girl's turn now. It must be Chrissy, right? Chrissy's
Sarah
turn.
didn't go.
Yay.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Sarah didn't go.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Well, answer. No.
Hi.
Well, like,
can you repeat the question though?
Yeah.
People might be tuning in late. They don't know what we're talking about.
Limey's been going on so long, we've all forgotten what the question was.
Oh, stop, Limey.
Which classic rock band do you think had the most significant impact on music history and why? Or por qué?
Thank you. Thank you, TD.
I don't even remember, and I already forgot the question. You said it. Okay.
Star Trek.
What was the question again?
Parrot.
Okay, so which classic rock band do you think had the most significant impact on music history and why?
Oh, okay. That would be yeah, I have no idea. To be honest with you, when I listened to classic rock, it was with my parents. Okay, and so for me, the music I listened to was alternative stuff. So anything rock related, gave way to anything I like today. Like System of a Down was like the first album I liked from song to song. Toxicity.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Love that.
Oh, so good.
I loved it so
good.
much that my mom took my CD and I had to buy myself a new one.
No, I did the same. I played it over and over. It was right around 9/11 too. It was just like over and over and over.
Well, Toxicity came out when I was like in high school. It's one of the things like I listened to all the time to get through high school, along with ICP. Great Malenko.
Like Offspring. Offspring's another one.
Offspring was good too. So it was like oh crap. Man, geez. Oh yeah, Great Malenko was like
Pearl Jam.
Every song on that I like too.
Pearl Jam,
Down, Toxicity, and Great Malenko. There, two of the CDs I covered.
I freaking love ICP, and there I said it out loud. I can't believe I did, but I can't. I love Great Malenko. Yay. It's such a good album.
Yeah, TD's a juggalo.
I know that. I don't have Janko jeans. I don't have Jankos. I swear.
See, I never wore that stuff.
I don't have a Hatchet Man tattooed on me anyway.
Right. Well, anyway, so yeah. But like those kind of things got me like through high school, like Cradle of Filth as well, right? Like I like that kind of stuff, right? Was not into pop. I didn't really like any pop stuff. So I got like older and I didn't have to like be cool anymore because I just got old. Who knew? But mostly I like alternative.
Just like what you
to this day. Yeah.
Green Day.
I like Mosh Pits. I like all. Oh yeah, dude. I was listening to them back in middle school. Okay, I was cool.
Yeah. I remember riding my bike to get Dookie. Like riding my bike to go buy the CD.
Yeah. Also, I am an American idiot.
Yeah, of course. We all are. We all are, literally. Ask Limey. We all are.
I can't talk. Half of me is as well, so.
True. You are. You're very torn, I'm sure. It depends on where you are and who's talking to you at the time.
Thanks, Meeps. So I mean that for me is where I really started liking music. Now I liked 80s music as well, but once I was allowed to not have to listen to my parents' stuff because I had a Walkman and I had a Discman, then MP3 players, then eventually just.
Do you remember walking and studying your little?
Well, now I got a fistful of radio, so I'm good.
Oh, bless your heart.
Remember? Nice little plug. But remember, like making sure your Discman was perfectly like stable, so it wouldn't skip.
Well, yeah.
See, like don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't breathe.
I don't know where it went, but I still have somewhere. I doubt I will have it again. But I had my original Discman, right? It had anti-skip on it. It was great. I used to take it with me on all my ROTC field trips. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
where I was listening.
I was listening to My Chemical Romance on like Discman.
Oh yeah, all that stuff too, man. Oh yeah, it's good stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's where I'm at with music. It's I had a opportunity to branch away from my parents, and so 80s, 90s, early 2000s was my jams. So
yep.
I even like safety dance because I'm cool like that.
I think who's overlooked too is Robin. Do you like Robin? Anybody like Robin? No? Nobody?
I only know like one or two songs, but I like them. Yeah.
That one? No? Okay, fine. Whatever. It's like whatever. I like the Donnas too, if anybody knows who that is.
Sarah, what about Marshall Mathers? Did you like him?
Oh, okay, yeah. So that would be the third stuff is Eminem. Eminem was definitely something that I got through up until as of recent, he was just not cool anymore. Anyways, he used to be cool.
He got a Grammy for Godzilla. He got a Grammy for Godzilla. Godzilla's
amazing. Good. Fantastic.
He had something
good
new
on that old man to get a thing. Good job.
Well, he got sober and then it got crappy.
That was going to be my point, but I was trying to not. Don't do drugs, kids.
Bad heart makes good art sometimes.
Do you remember at the VMAs when Kanye West, I think it was in 2009, jumped up and disrespected Taylor Swift? Who could forget it? Was it 2007 or 2009?
Are you sure that was disrespecting Taylor Swift or just telling her the facts?
I think it got her more known and popular.
Beyonce's the best album of all time.
He was right. Do you remember it during like Katrina? Do you remember Katrina? He took the mic. He's like, George Bush hates black people.
That was crazy. And Mike Myers is sitting there like, what is going on? Mike Myers looked shocked.
Right? I don't know.
Right?
He's had episodes a lot. He's crazy. Now, one song he did made me sad about his dead mom. And there's a song and it's a sad lyric actually. He goes, Mama, can I have another bowl? Like a bowl of cereal. He goes, Mama, can I have another bowl? The song's called Mama. He dedicated it to his mom who passed away.
No, it's really sad. And he promised her he'd finish school and he didn't, but whatever. But you know who did? Ben Roethlisberger.
He married a woman with the biggest butt I've ever seen in my life, Kim Kardashian. That's something.
Is that proud for his mom? It's what you got or what you bought. I'm just saying, but
she's probably worth $1 billion on Kim.
We've all been nominated for Donkey now.
I'm just gonna be quiet so I don't get in trouble.
Well, Meeps, I like your Janis Joplin reference there, Meeps. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. It's true. Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. Oh, wait. Is my mic on? I'm sorry.
So you like Kardashians?
Listen, my Anna kind of don't want none unless she's got buns, hun.
Hey, Christy,
you can do by his side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt.
Don't lose that butt.
Christy, can we do a music topic down the line about the best duets?
Absolutely.
Of all time.
Oh, yeah,
I think we should write our own rap song. We should each contribute our own lyric.
Okay.
All right.
Then we'll have to have Keebler back to do music.
Collaboratively. You mean TD? Are you familiar with the exquisite corpse idea?
The what?
No. What?
Exquisite corpse. So it's like you can have like a blank bit of paper and then you fold it over and somebody writes the first line of a story and then you fold the paper so there's another blank line exposed underneath.
So it's like Mad Libs, kind of?
Yeah, and you like pass it in the circle around the people and they all write a line each and you can see the previous lines, but obviously you don't know what's going to come next. And and you might start off with just some like general ideas, like it's going to be a horror story or whatever. But you could do that with rap lyrics, absolutely, yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah. You know what I like the idea of too? Sometimes my friends and I would do karaoke roulette where you put in a song for somebody, but they don't know what it is. And they gotta get up there and sing whatever they told you that you have to do.
I can't karaoke because I can't read. So that's out.
Oh, well, if you know by heart, I bet if it's some ICP, Great Malenko, then you would know.
Well, yeah, I just, I'm trying not to get shot while karaokeing, okay? I really
come on. That would be even better that you can't read real well. Imagine how the song's going to come out.
The worst karaoke
bar,
I've ever seen was in
can't
Mexico.
read. People just think you're drunk. It's amazing.
But if you know a song, if you know it, you know it. Like I always do "Shoot" by Salt and Pepper because I know
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's trying to keep up with it and not really. It was like singing in the shower, right? You sing in the shower. Who cares, right? You sing in the car.
No,
who cares?
we all sound good.
Trying to keep up with any of it in karaoke and try to sound like not a spaz is just beyond me. That's why I don't karaoke. It's scary.
Anti-spazzy.
Of course, we've heard of the Monkeys. Snarky's not here. That's Snarky's band.
Oh yeah,
I used to watch the show The Monkeys with my dad.
Hey, we're the Monkeys.
All right, Joe B, why don't you get to the first question before we hit 2 hours?
That's next question. Did Keebler go? No, I haven't went yet. Hold on.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
just said that.
I was like, hold on.
I have a feeling I know what you're going to say. I think I know what you're going to say. I have a feeling.
She's going to say music, I bet.
Oh yeah, how about each one of you guess what I'm going to say real quick?
I told you music. Was I right?
Yeah, but what music? What music?
Oh, the kind of music with sound. There you go.
I think Journey. Maybe. No?
I think she looks more like a Foreigner girl. I think she's going to like some Foreigner.
Or Guns N' Roses, maybe?
I think it's Guns N' Roses.
She wants to know what love is. She wants somebody to
Can I say something?
Before
Chrissy gets rolling, because something TD just said about Foreigner. The album Foreigner 4, there was a song called Waiting for a Girl Like You. And I remember being in like 5th grade, riding with my parents, and it came on the radio, and I was so embarrassed because I just figured out what sex was. And there's a line in that song. When we make love, it's understood. I can't sing it like they did, but it just was a humiliating thing. When we make love. And another embarrassing thing, it was the movie Moonraker. At the end of the movie Moonraker, James Bond is floating in space with a towel around him and Holly Goodhead. That's the name of the character, the Bond girl, about Lois Child in Moonraker. And I thought that was so embarrassing. And it was so embarrassing for me as a kid watching with my parents.
There's a lot of embarrassing things as a kid.
I mean, where they're floating having sex, and I can't believe on TV on ABC in the extended, like not extended, but the network debut in 1981, fall of 81, when Fall Guy was starting ABC, they just showed that image on TV of them floating. That was kind of a taboo. I mean, they're having sex. I mean, they're just with a towel wrapped around them, shirtless.
Triple B, this is your show. Can I send the link
Dr.
to
Ruth
me?
just died.
Poison.
Yeah, that's fine.
Said poison.
Okay, then I'll get back. Check your email, okay?
No, I'm sorry, Chrissy. I'm sorry I interrupted you, and I will
No. Sarah was asking to invite somebody. It wasn't nothing to do with you.
We have enough on this panel, don't you think? We can't even get a word in edgewise as it is.
Okay, well, I'm going with Led Zeppelin.
Oh, that was my next guess. I saved it because I knew somebody else would pick it.
Black Dog.
Oh, good one. The drum solo.
I love Stairway to Heaven, Black Dog.
Of course, no Stairway.
I do.
It is good. It is
but
good.
I also really like Pink Floyd, like The Dark Side of the Moon, Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, The Wall.
I always
by
name
Pink Floyd.
a little girl Vera because of that album. Vera.
AC/DC, Back in Black. One of my favorites, my absolute favorite, AC/DC. But I mean, like you guys said, there's so many bands that you could just go from. But yeah, like Dust in the Wind.
Oh,
I don't know.
Kansas.
Yes,
Carry On My Wayward Son.
One of my favorite songs.
It's
just in the wind. Yeah,
I love that one, and Carry On My Wayward Son by them, and Point of No Return. Sorry.
And then I have a friend of mine at work. I'm going to mention Mario, and he always sings little China doll or China girl. He sings that song all the time.
So there's a song that every time it comes on, I always forget who sings it, but there was a house in New Orleans or whatever, the Rising Sun song.
The House of the Rising Sun.
Yes, every rendition of it is so good. It doesn't matter who sings it; it's always good. It seems like any cover of it.
Like I absolutely love modern music too, like Five Finger Death Punch, one of my favorite bands ever. Like
I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely. I love. They have some military tribute songs in there that'll move your soul.
Ooh, nice.
They're not all just hard rock. Like they've got some amazing music that it triggers heartstrings. It's cool. But yeah,
I can say too, like not a fan, but Metallica. Like I mean,
I love Metallica.
I like some Metallica, but like I remember seeing them at Woodstock, which is crazy. But,
right.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, every time you hear somebody learning to play guitar, it's either going to be Deep Purple or it's going to be Led Zeppelin, like
with those chords.
It's going to be Metallica, Enter Sandman.
And that's paving the way. Exactly.
And that's why those songs, because those were the riffs that they learned on that changed the music industry. Is those riffs
when I learned to play guitar, the first thing I ever played was Smoke on the Water.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of the most popular. Smoke on the Water, Enter Sandman. They're the most popular when musicians are learning to play guitar, that it teaches them.
Yeah, once you hit those chords.
It's one of the only 3 songs I can actually play. So I can play 3 good songs, though.
You probably could play some Green Day. Green Day has some good simple chords that are like universal.
Yeah, I only need to play one to impress somebody. So there you go.
True. I can play the Cranberries on the guitar.
Yeah. Now I love the Who. Like Pete Townsend, he was an awesome guitarist. Like Pete Townsend was amazing.
I can agree. I don't love the Who's music, but you're right. He was a great guitarist.
He was
amazing,
he was legendary. Legendary.
What a great concert!
I saw him up close and personal in the first row.
I got to eat dinner.
What? Tell us about that. Bye. Tell us about that.
So, one of my friends. Gosh, man. I'm
gonna eat my dinner. All right, we'll go do it.
Okay, so basically, a friend of mine says, "Hey, do you want to go see the Who?" And I'm like, "Absolutely, I want to go see the Who." They're like, "Okay, cool, let's go." Didn't know. Figured it might be in the grass. It might be in seats. It might, all of a sudden, like we get in and we're like walking into the concert, and he says to me, "Okay, this way," and I'm like, "Where are we going?" Ended up, they had like where the mosh pit is, they put folding chairs right there, and we were in the front row, like literally the front row. And like I was like, holy crap, why are we in the front row of the Who? Like it was crazy. They were all old, of course, but still legendary. And Pete Townsend was still doing his windmill thing on the guitar, and I was like,
oh,
what year was that?
So somebody brought up Black Sabbath, and
well, Dan was talking about their predecessor. I mean, Sweet Leaf and
and I think they had Ringo Starr's son playing drums because they didn't have a drummer.
What year was it, Chris?
I think it was.
What decade?
Hold on, my daughter was 5 or 6 years old, so she's 25 now.
Okay,
20 years ago.
So in 2004.
Yeah, somewhere around in
I saw them in 1989, their final tour. And that's a pet peeve. What about you guys? When someone announces their final tour, it seldom really is.
Yeah.
But I went there, Lakewood. Just a great show, and I won't go on and on. It's Chrissy's turn, but great show. Great pick.
I'm done.
Pete Townsend was amazing.
I've actually seen Kiss on 4 or 5 of their last tours.
Kiss is amazing.
Yeah.
Motley Crue.
Skeleton is cracking me
Black
up.
Sabbath.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
You guys know I love Meatloaf.
Fun fact, Kiss is on another last tour right now.
Stand By Me. That's like a good Motown song.
Yeah. I love Def Leppard too. I absolutely always love Def Leppard.
Yeah.
That's no joke. Kiss just done a concert on their latest farewell tour, like number 8 or something.
Latest farewell tour.
They just did a concert in Washington State. My friend Eric was there.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sent me some really cool pictures.
Was jamming, you're showing our age, buddy, because Sir Mix-a-Lot, definitely, for sure. Like Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Like talk about like shaping the way and then being remixed, and then that song kind of like Nicki Minaj kind of like went crazy, and then like just from that sampling that, because a lot of songs do sample other stuff now.
Well, there's one good thing. This panel actually covers all genres of music. Between us, we know everything.
There you go.
And we can agree too that something is, I guess, influential, but we don't like typically like prefer it. So then that's okay too. That's actually, I think, good, like kind of objective.
Yeah.
That's something I really can say a lot about is musical taste, because I really like so many different kinds of music that would blow you away that I actually would listen to old blues music like Robert Johnson, and I've been known to listen to Guy Lombardo, and I'm a really big Dean Martin fan. Anything Dean Martin or the Rat Pack 50s music, I love that stuff.
I love Al
And
Green.
as far as rap, you know, I've listened to Two Live Crew and some other bands like that. So.
Al Green makes me happy. I'm so
talk about blues and Janis Joplin. What Jamin said, Ice Ice Baby. My son was like, it was so funny because one time we were listening to Ice Ice Baby. He's like, did he take David Bowie's song? I was like, buddy, yes, he sure did. He did sample Under Pressure in a way, even though he denies it. But he did, and I love him in LA. I met him 3 times, but he completely took that riff.
You know, I really don't like to talk about him, but you got to give a little prop and a little credit where credit's due to the great Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll.
Of course, right.
And I only give that in respect to my mother, who was one of them Elvis people who had an entire room full of Elvis stuff.
My mom.
Any Elvis something you could ever imagine, my mother had it. She was an Elvis fanatic.
Also, because
I can pretty much name you any Elvis song, and I can probably sing you any Elvis song.
Well, I have a question for everybody. We can take a moment here. So this beautiful woman, Keebler, here, that's our special guest tonight. She made our channel, BBB, like my channel, 4 different musics, like clips for the channel. So I'm going to play all 4, and I want you guys in chat. Just 1, 2, 3, or 4 people on panel, or you could go to my community page and you could vote there. I don't care. But wait a minute.
You should create one of them little things in the chat where people can vote.
Yeah, a poll.
A poll, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick little clip here, and then how about we all just go over to the community?
That's cute with Dan's little accent. A poll.
Look at the poll thing on this other channel. They'll drop it right in the chat and ask a question. What you think about this?
Oh, I wish we could do that. Yeah, that would be cool. Like,
I'm getting a beer.
Don't ask me how to do it, but I've seen them do it.
I'll figure it out. Thanks, Dan.
Shoot, I'm afraid
you can do a poll on StreamYards now. You have to go into the settings.
Okay,
Keebler, you're alive.
We'll have to talk about that. You'll have to show me how to do that.
We lost Sarah.
I know she's down there. Every time I bring her back, she puts herself off stage again.
She was having dinner.
Yeah, she's eating dinner.
You gotta wait 30 minutes to eat.
Okay, I'm gonna play these songs now from Keebler made us, and then you guys get to tell me like which one you like best. Okay.
Hey Sarah, real quick, mute your mic while you're eating. Oh, come on. That was funny, guys. Really, it was.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Keebler, by the way. Oh, let me do this really fast before I do that. Oh, I almost forgot. Keebler, thank you for joining us today. Yay. So Keebler. Yay, Keebler. And now we're going to go vote, and then I'm going to play another video for you guys. And I'm getting much better at the video thing. I'm loving it.
You're doing great, Chrissy.
Thanks. I like it. I wish I had more time. My work takes up so much time. I'm like, but I want to do other things.
It's in the way of your fun stuff.
Yeah. Here we go. You guys ready? Here's number 1.
Welcome in epic fun where it begins. Jokes that twist and turn your mind. Riddle games, one of a kind. Puzzle time, tease your brain. These quizzes, whole new game. Laughs and giggles in every show. Facts and fun, now here we go. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teases, fun's near. Trivia, triumph, playful ways. Join our epic, awesome days. to begin. Crazy trivia, history tales, puzzle pandemonium never fails. Welcome here, laugh and cheer, brain teasers, fun smear, trivia, joy, playful ways. Join our epic, awesome days. Cognitive fun, adventure ride.
Okay, number 2. Are you guys ready?
I like the rock one better.
I'm gonna play them all. So this one is number 2. Hello, Tim, and welcome.
No video. Hey, Tim.
No,
Hey,
I'm putting them to video.
Got it.
So here's number 2.
Listener.
That's okay, Tim. All right. Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hey,
TD.
How you doing, TD?
Hi, Tim.
Welcoming epic fun, where it begins. Jokes that twist and turn your mind. Little games, one of a kind. Puzzle time, tease your brain. Mazes, quizzes, whole new game. Laughs and giggles whenever we show. Facts and fun, now here we go. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teasers, fun fear. Trivia, trial, play.
Okay, you guys ready for the next one?
Yes.
Didn't like that one.
Yes. This was number 3.
I could show me your thumbs if you want me to stop.
Well, I didn't mean stop. I just was voting without
show me
anything. I don't
so
like
that I can move on to the next one.
Let's hear 3.
Okay.
Welcome in, epic fun where it begins. Jokes that twist and turn your mind. Riddle games, one of a kind. Puzzle, time tears your brain. Mazes, quizzes, whole new game. Laughs and giggles in every show. Facts and fun, now here we go. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teasers, fun smear. Trivia, triumph, playful ways. Join our epic, awesome days. Facts so wild, make you grin. Think so deep, a journey to begin. Crazy trivia, history tales. Puzzle pandemonium never fails. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teasers, fun smear. Trivia, triumph, playful ways. Join our epic, awesome days. Facts so wild, make you grin. Think so deep, a journey to begin. Crazy trivia, history tales. Puzzle pandemonium never fails. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teasers, fun smear. Trivia, triumph, playful ways. Join our epic, awesome days. Cognitive fun.
Oh my God.
Games are all wild inside. Join the channel, feel the glow. Chrissy's epic fun to show.
Okay, last one.
Okay, let me point out something.
Last
I
one
had a
is
dinosaur cat that was bigger than her.
Rude.
What?
We say fluffy.
That cat's bigger than you.
He's a raccoon.
Do you take it hunting?
No, but he doesn't hunt. He's too lovey.
Oh
Okay,
my
you guys
God.
ready? Last one. Last one.
Last one, Kevin.
This is the best one.
Welcome in, epic fun where it begins. Jokes that twist and turn your mind. Riddle games, one of a kind. Puzzle time, tease your
I can make an offer that makes a cat just what I'm buying.
Laughs and giggles in every show. Facts and fun, now here we go. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teasers, fun smear. Trivia, triumph, playful ways. Join our epic, awesome days. Facts so wild, make you grin. Think so deep, a journey to begin. Crazy trivia, history tales. Puzzle pandemonium never fails. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teasers, fun smear. Trivia, triumph, playful ways. Join our epic, awesome days. Facts so wild,
Sarah, you missed my twerk.
think so deep, a
Had long hair.
crazy trivia, history tales. Puzzle pandemonium never fails. Welcome here, laugh and cheer. Brain teasers, fun, see us all walled inside. Join the channel, feel the glow. Chrissy's epic, fun to show.
That's the one, I think. I love
That's
that
Me
the
too.
one right there.
That's my
the one.
favorite.
I love
I
them all.
say one or the
Who
last.
played the best the last?
Like
Of
the
course.
last one.
That was a great one.
And
Sarah,
Chrissy, give her the link to the video clip I put in your DMs.
The link. Yeah, I didn't even get to hear that. I'm trying to eat. I'll do it in just a minute.
Kevin voted number fur.
You should eat before the show, not or after. Just saying.
You should shower before the show.
What I do. I'm not being mean. Sarah, we're like brother and sister. I'm just saying. Who eats during a show? Well, I do.
A lot of people on YouTube.
Wait till after the show to take a cold shower.
Who drinks?
Who takes a shot during the show of lemonade? You guys.
Lemonade. Okay. Mike's hard lemonade.
All right. So
I just want to point out.
Yes.
Real quick, I just want to point out. Chrissy actually made those songs. All I did was put them into the place I needed to put them.
Hey,
it was her description. Her description is what created those songs.
Hey Keebler, thanks for the link to the AI that does that.
And Kevin, Michael James Alejandro is available for any kind of music videos if you guys need him. Kevin Michael James Alejandro, my cat.
Oh, okay. Keebler, can you tell us what program you use to make that so that the chat knows?
He said
the one pretty much everyone uses right now is the big one. It's Suno, SUNOAI.
Suno.
If you pay, if you pay for the subscription, you get a whole lot more. Yeah, you get or they
you don't
still have the right, but you get somewhat a little bit. But you get also like 1,000. Depends on what you pay for. It's like 1,000
you don't get
or
dinged,
so.
Is pretty much like the thing, right?
Well,
like
you don't get like dinged as a free subscriber.
You
don't get that either.
Shop Boys.
Quick question
even as
for
a free subscriber.
For the financially sad people in the world, are they a free version of that?
Financially
sad. There is a free version. You get pretty much 5 songs because it always gives you 2 songs, 2 different genres and vibes. So you have to come up with the genre and the vibes for the song that you want. It will create the lyrics. You describe what you want. It will generate the lyrics, but you have to know what type of genre you want.
Yeah,
what kind of feel
rock
you want.
Or pop,
and it doesn't. You
rock.
can't put in stuff like I want an AC/DC feel, or some kind or a Kiss type song. You can't. It will not recognize mainstream artist names. You have to put in and describe what the feel exactly you want.
I think the consensus in the chat is like the last one. I think
so too.
I've been piggybacking off of Friends in Code. He's real good at it. He does some excellent songs. He actually will use chat comments while he's live. He will do chat comments as songs. He's real cool. Friends in Code. So if you want to hear some really good songs from Suno,
maybe I should go over there and leave him a few comments.
Yeah,
Triple B.
Just let him know Keebler sent you, and you'll be good. He'll probably mod you up. But like I said, it's Friends in Code, one word, and Conspiracy Music was a beta tester for Suno, and he's also getting really good. He's starting to do videos with his music.
You do it.
Oh, I didn't realize Conspiracy was involved in that. That's cool.
Yeah, he was actually a beta tester last year.
Sarah.
So there's a lot of people using Suno to do music.
Sarah.
But yeah, if you want to. But
if Sarah doesn't come back, I want to do something with the whole panel.
I just want to say, Triple B, can you please check your Facebook Messenger? I dropped you the link for Tim to the thing he wants you to play.
I agree, Wajamin.
Sorry, I'm gonna go back to eating.
But
like
Wajamin.
like I said,
I don't
get
have
the
anything
full
from
effect.
you.
To get the full effect, Friends and Code is the one to go to.
Yeah.
He includes the chat in songs.
I have a question for you there, Keebler. You did a trailer for me on my channel, and Dave Sundstrom commented he wanted to know what was the music you used for that one. Where'd you find the music for my trailer?
The music was off of that app. That
the
app
same one you
created
mentioned. Okay.
I put in the type of vibe I wanted for your thing. I was thinking the best thing for yours would be a nostalgic type feel.
But you wrote the lyrics, right?
I do. No, I just described your channel and what you were. I described you put it into the box, and it created the lyrics from what I described.
That's amazing.
So yes, that means I described you.
Over here.
That means I described you pretty damn well there, Chan.
You did indeed. I'm going to try to find his comment to make sure I'm asking you the question properly.
Does anybody else think the AI kind of sucks the creative process out of music a little bit?
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm the same way. I really don't like AI. That was my biggest pet peeve because
I saw the Terminator, so I worry about AI.
It creates a lot of problems, in my opinion.
Well, way I see what's the sense of having people learn music or learn how to be creative and write stories if they can just go to the AI and have it done for them?
Right.
You can have books,
lyrics.
right?
You just put a topic in, and now you're gonna have lyrics where it took people like Lin-Manuel Miranda for Hamilton. It took one song he wrote in a day, but then another song it took 10 years to write. So think about AI, and you just plug information, and it's there it is. It's not as good.
Yeah,
but that's my opinion.
Not as good, but it's quick.
Right. But also, it can get people in
trouble. I still, if I don't have inspiration about somebody, if nothing hits me about them, it's hard for me to do it.
Brandon.
I still can't just go in there and randomly do something because I want it to be heartfelt.
Yes, Chance, you got a question?
For Keebler, I found the comment from Dave Sundstrom. He said, "Great trailer," meaning the one she did for my channel, the Nostalgic Podcast. Even more awesome song. Was it Suno or Udio? And you answered that, right?
Brandon
yeah, it was
said,
Suno.
Boo, AI caught, boo.
Brandon's from Australia, the official land. All right, so I stopped eating, okay? There.
Oh, finally.
I know, my mom went to a funeral or thing, and then she came back.
Stop meeting your needs, Sarah. Please don't meet your needs.
Every single day. Shame. Anyways.
You ate yesterday. God.
Yeah, I did. I remember that. Yeah. I had let's go chase down the fire.
Anyway, are we going on to question 2?
Well, no, because Tim has to answer the first question still. Good Lord.
Oh, sugar. I'm sorry. TD. Other TD. TD. Yeah.
Be sure to join us next week for question number 2.
3. 5 years. I hope you're brought a lunch and packed a razor because we're going on to question 2 next week.
3. We did question 2, the first one, and then question. So, we've literally done only 2 out of the 5 questions.
Amazing. All right.
Okay. Well, Tim, you're up, buddy. Go.
Tim.
I don't know the question.
I thought the first question was part A and part B.
Okay.
So,
Tim, TD 2.0. Which classic rock band do you think had the most significant impact on music history and why?
I forgot my buttons.
Beatles.
Why?
Because when they came to the U.S., they changed the whole meaning of rock.
They made fangirls.
How old are you, Tim?
What?
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
Old enough to know better and young enough to... Wait, what did my mom always say?
You're at least as old as I am, if not more. So I'm going to say at least 60.
Yeah, you're right. I'm 61.
61.
Whoa,
I'm 58 because only people our age would even say the Beatles.
Dan, good guess.
I feel younger than 61, though. Guaranteed.
I feel 18.
You feel 18.
Yeah,
I was born in 1963. Yeah, I only knew the Beatles when I was very, very young. But my brothers and sisters were born in the 50s, so they shared that music with me.
This Brendan here is like in his 30s. I know where you are, Brendan. Anyways, go on. Sorry, Tim.
It's not cool to round up.
All right, no, go ahead, Tim. Sorry.
So I thought the Beatles made a big impact because when they hit the shores of the United States, we had not experienced that type of music before. It drove people crazy.
Have you guys been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I live like 45 minutes from it. So
I honestly have to say for heavier metal, I would say Led Zeppelin.
Mm-hmm. Led Zeppelin.
Or even either that or Pink Floyd.
Beatles? Skeleton said
Pink
Beatles
Floyd for
and
sure.
they're only 38.
Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd.
If you guys get a chance to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, though, it is pretty incredible. It's amazing.
I've been to the Hard Rock Cafe before. That's
not the same thing. Not the same thing. I've been to quite a few of those too. But we have they have Michael Jackson's glove and a glass case. They had John Lennon's glasses with blood splatter on them. They have like Lady Gaga's not the meat dress, but they have other outfits by Lady Gaga.
That'd be gross.
They have just so much. It's incredible. It's really it's one of the best museums
I'm on camera.
Yeah, you are.
PD up in this.
Hello.
Hi, Tim.
I drank this.
So I want to do something with panel if everybody's done.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the link from Sarah?
I did, and I'm going to play it for you right now. And then when we're done with your link, I want to do something in the last few minutes that we have.
My video is kind of hokey, but I just put it together real quick to a new song that I got from Suno AI.
Are you ready?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Flying high above the night, stars are his guiding light. Eyes that see through time and space, UFO matches the place. Alien whispers in the wind, mysterious journeys where to begin. Cosmic highways in his view, protect the world, watch us do. UFO man, he's the guy, soaring through the endless sky. In his ship so fast and bright, he's the hero of the night. Crash landings and hidden signs, secret bases he defines. Galaxy far, he's a scout, defender of what's all about. Unseen forces
All right, that's pretty good. I tried to make one, and all it did was crash my phone, and then I couldn't find it.
Right?
That was bad to the bone.
Hey, we need to tell everybody, hit those like buttons. We only have 5 likes, guys.
Hey, Jim, have you ever seen the show The Invaders, a Quinn Martin production?
Yes.
I love that show with architect David Vincent. Fictional show, of course, science fiction. Anyway, I just was wondering if you'd seen that. It's one of my favorite science fiction classic TV shows.
Yeah. I used to watch it when I was a kid.
Cool. It was a scary show. Yeah, Shane agrees. He is the guy, the hero of the night. What a great piece that was. I love the video and the audio. Awesome.
Yeah, it looked great. I was just on Tim's channel last week. It was pretty cool. I was like, I'm not used to being on other people's panels other than like Chance or, like Sarah. Snarky, but it was cool. I got to go on Tim's channel and it was a lot of fun.
Guess what, Chrissy?
What?
I'm frozen.
We can hear you though.
It's okay. It's okay. Nobody noticed because you don't move much.
Yeah, that's true.
Tim, thank you for your service, and Chrissy. On a serious note, because you're both military people.
And Keebler.
Thank you.
And Keebler. Yeah.
And Keebler.
I didn't know that.
Keebler Air Force.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's
Brandon,
very impressive.
What do you mean you grabbed up TD? One more banana for you. I don't know what that means.
She's giving you a banana. Don't you like bananas?
So 6 said that Thriller changed his life. I think Thriller's another really good one too. While we're talking about that.
Yeah, we talked about Thriller.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Don't play that.
So I want to try to do something with the panel before we run out of time.
You sub to your channel, TV.
Let's do it.
we're in overtime already.
Come on. Okay.
All right.
I want to see if all of us could sing a song together.
Oh,
I just need you all to kind of come in if you can.
Do it.
And see if you can figure out what song it is. And then we're all going to try to do. We don't have to do the whole song.
Wait, is it Gilda's Island? Because sure.
Okay. It's all boom, boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, boom.
It's ready.
Boom. Come on.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see.
No, I won't be afraid.
No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling,
So next week,
that was awful. We had no harmony at all.
Okay, so next
I had harmony.
No, TD was the exception, but we all were off, like we weren't in sync.
Yeah, no, it was all over the shop. It's good though.
Next week, be prepared. We're gonna do.
That's when you do that. You should put the lyrics in the private chat.
No, you should know it.
Follow along.
We're gonna do karaoke screen.
Karaoke. We should do. Listen, if that was karaoke
last time I heard that song, it was playing on some movie about some kids running down a train
track. You know what? To be honest, I auditioned
Stand by Me.
And they found the body too.
See, I wasn't going to say that to him. I was.
Next week, we're gonna pull a Top Gun.
A Top Gun.
What?
Top Gun.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. So be prepared.
You shook my nerves and you're right on my brain.
Okay,
that's a man insane.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Goodness gracious, great balls.
This sounds familiar. I had a girl tell me that one time.
Anyways,
so we're gonna all get ready to say goodnight, everybody. Like, I'm gonna give you all last minute to get up there, say all you gotta have to say about your channel, what's coming up, what you're doing, get us blasted out. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are seriously family to me. I missed you guys so much. I don't ever want to go another week without missing you guys. I know.
Guess what I did?
Hey, my friend, the guy that was on in the chat earlier, named Moggs, that Chess was talking about, Russell. Yeah. He did a karaoke on his live stream one night, and he did a Bob Seger song.
Ooh.
And what was the one?
Turn the
Bye,
page.
Brandon.
Figure done. Turn the page, and he did this song, and he did it so well. They give him a copyright claim.
Ooh.
Oh,
man. That's a shame.
For karaoke with no music.
Oh,
That's
blimey.
Wow, well,
BS
they
right
here
there.
they'll probably
Good
send
job.
the street open
That's
our
how good
house.
he is.
Yeah, that was good.
I want to know
Probably
some
because the lyrics were exact.
maybe next week we can answer what our go-to karaoke song is.
Maybe
Next week we have the question. Next week our question is,
Ooh.
just so you guys are all heads up.
Ooh. Ooh, Sarah.
What song do you think encapsulates the spirit of classic rock the best, and why?
Oh,
What
good
song?
question.
I'm a child. I don't know.
American Pie.
Don't answer it this
Oh,
week.
don't answer now.
Don't answer it now.
No.
Don't answer it now. Not now.
Stay tuned next week.
That's
for
in the
TDA
cradle.
question.
Okay, so we'll be all back next week to tell everybody what we
Wait.
think and to
What?
sing Great
Listen,
Balls
but
of Fire.
let me further kind of expand that and say that you have to sing it also.
Oh, I feel sick.
Jeez.
I will
Bye.
hurt myself.
No.
I will hurt myself.
Your ears.
Sarah can sing
I'll
it.
come there.
Yeah,
I'll come and fly to Temecula and get them and make you.
I'll punch you in your soul.
Here.
I'll get COVID.
Sarah and Dan can do a
There.
duet.
Oh my God, let's not do that.
I want to
And
recommend this
I got the
movie.
perfect one. Stop
You
dragging my
recommend
heart
that
around.
Hey,
It's a good one.
I
Bye,
was just
Judgment Day.
this week I've been listening to a lot of 1970s female vocalists like Carly Simon, Linda Ronstadt, all 1970s strong.
Do you like Brandy Carlisle?
Yes,
Or Linda
of course.
Carlisle?
Go-Go.
No, Brandy
It's 80s
Carlisle.
though.
No,
Oh.
Brandy Carlisle.
No.
Check her out.
I probably would.
Promise me you'll check
All right.
her out. Yeah.
Homework assignment. Okay.
I know Belinda Carlisle inside and out.
Not
Stevie
about
Nicks.
you.
I'd
Oh,
like
yeah.
to know her inside.
Stevie Nicks
Go
is
Dolls.
another of the power, like 1970s female vocalists that could really carry a tune.
Joan
And
Jett.
Joan, that's 80s, but yeah. Well, Runaways would be technically
Joan
70s.
Jett.
Oh, I'm running away.
I'm just talking about the 1970s, and then Rita Coolidge is very underrated. Rita Coolidge, I just love all of those ladies from the 70s. And I want to recommend this movie, FM, which was the forerunner to WKRP in Cincinnati. It's a movie about music and specifically radio. And Martin Mull's in it, and there's some of the cast. Eileen Brennan. It's a really funny, good movie. And Cleavon Little is in it. He's the black gentleman right there. He's hilarious. And of course, we all know him from the Mel Brooks classic. That's the thing he's best known for.
I love that movie.
Blazing Saddles. But he was really funny in this as well. And it's a good movie about radio and rock music of the 1970s. It was released in April. FM, like FM radio.
Nice. Yeah.
Remember, there's a Steely Dan song. It was the title song, original song for this movie.
Steely Dan.
I
Yeah.
like WKRP in Cincinnati. I like that
I
show
love
because
Steely
the
Dan.
one girl from Three's Company was in it.
Which girl? Suzanne Summers or Joyce DeWitt?
I
Suzanne
thought
Summers.
the girl that played Terry, the nurse, was in it for a minute.
Oh, that's Priscilla Barnes.
For a
The
minute.
other one.
Priscilla Barnes. But so anyway, thanks. All right. That's it. And the Nostalgic Pod Blast is my channel, and tomorrow I'll be doing another live unboxing for the comic book collectors out there with Danny Cochran, my buddy, probably the guy I've known longest in my personal life.
Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah, Danny Cochran's a little hard on Danny Staten. I don't think he was fair with you, and I apologize, Danny Staten. They just butted. They butted heads. Danny Staten was actually correct.
Oh, come on! I have a natural ability. I got a natural ability to make people cry.
No.
I can't help it.
Now you ran Tracy off tonight, unfortunately. But
Terrible.
I make everybody cry.
You don't make everybody
You
cry.
were right in
I
that.
cried. What?
Thank you, Skeleton.
I have a really strange sense of humor and Tourette's, and sometimes I can't control what comes out my mouth. So you get a bad compilation.
Well, he was showing a lot of his books, and you were sensitive to the fact I had to get up early the next day, and I was trying to be quick with going through this long box. And Danny kept going all over the place, and he was drunk too. That didn't help. So I'm going to give him another chance.
What happened?
And he better be sober tomorrow at 3:00 Eastern, noon Pacific on the Nostalgic Pod Blast YouTube channel, live unboxing. And then this Friday, I'll be back doing my Friday night weekly show at 8 p.m. And I have a great topic. You'll just have to wait for it. There's going to be an awesome, awesome topic.
Oh my gosh!
That's it.
Everybody in chat, we got to get Chance up to 1,000 subs. Come on.
Yes.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, Tim.
You're not there yet?
For me. I'm sure y'all are sick of hearing from me. So see you next week here on Brain Bender's channel, simul streaming with the Nostalgic Podcast. Thank you, Tim.
I got to go on Lobo's show, and it was so fun. Super fun.
We're going to be having BBB, Triple B, back on the channel because she was in her car during the live stream. So people couldn't see her. So I want to bring her back on.
Thanks to Keebler for all you've
Sounds
done.
good.
Absolute good remark there. Yeah. I was working when y'all were live. I'm going to catch the replay. I watched some of it, and I'm sorry about that.
Sorry,
Christy.
I had to pee.
Yeah.
I couldn't hold it any longer. Y'all take it.
You know what? For dinner, I'm starving.
I know how you feel.
Rude.
I was all over here.
TMI.
You can't concentrate if you pee or if you're super
I'm
hungry.
okay now.
You can't
I'm
concentrate.
fine now. Thank you.
I can't wait to eat. It's gonna be great.
So,
haven't eaten
Sam,
yet?
that was
Why are you
awesome. I
eating
still
during
have
the
my
show?
head.
No, that's eating.
Sarah, I'm not giving you a hard. Why are you eating during the show, though?
Because my mom, as I said earlier, like 5 times, my mom was at a funeral today, and she just got back, and we got dinner.
How you feel now, Chance?
I'm sorry.
How
I feel bad. All right. I feel a little guilt. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
This is 5 times. That's like 6 now.
But you talk like, you can't understand. You have to.
Why did you eat on camera, Sarah?
She didn't eat on camera.
I took myself backstage to eat.
She didn't eat on camera, but we heard that spoon hitting that bowl, though. Clink, 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 clink.
Let's make it 7 times.
God, it's takeout.
And you don't want to get cold.
It's already cold. It's fine.
You've ruined
That's
it.
what microwaves are for.
Limey, are you ready to go?
Need it cold.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he's still there.
I'm sorry, Limey.
No, it's all good.
You sound like you're sad. I'm sad.
No,
that you
no,
all
no,
go,
no,
too.
no.
He's just British.
He always, brother.
No.
Everything is
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, it's the weather here. It just makes us all sound miserable.
Hey, you know what? It's the same in
What?
Ohio. So
Oh well.
He is eating ketchup and cheese.
No, I'm just a bit tired and a bit stoned. It's like 4:20 in the morning.
Oh,
I just finished a bottle on film.
It's 4:20 in the morning here as well. So happy 4:20,
how
guys.
Convenience.
Yeah. Oh shit! Was on sugar. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sugar. I say that all
Oh,
the time.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're okay, Limey. Just go on.
11:20 here. Right?
It's okay. Limey.
Get
Did
a
you
grip.
know that's
Yeah.
my birthday? 420 is my birthday.
Is it really?
Wow.
Oh, that's so cool.
10:31.
My
Cool.
birthday
She
is
wears
420.
green that day.
Also, Adolf Hitler's birthday.
Oh my
yeah, I
God.
wasn't gonna say anything.
Tracy will never
no.
come back now.
Can we
Doxing.
make
I'm
an
nice.
MVP?
We're gonna dox each other on stream.
God.
Why would you?
Jesus! Oh my God, what's happening?
I think
Okay, come on, guys.
Shelly deserves an MVP.
Now I don't feel so bad for the crap that comes out of my mouth.
Okay. Now that we all have
Lord,
Tourette's,
you have an episode.
now that we all have
Can we
Tourette's,
do
guys,
this all backstage?
Right?
Get out of here.
oh
This is a
God.
train wreck. Oh no. Okay,
Right.
that's it. I'm
No,
doing it.
I've destroyed your panel. I'll be off. Bye.
No.
Okay,
It
look.
takes a lot more.
Good. Every time Chance says something that causes a train wreck.
Oh
I-
my God.
I wanted.
I was just
thought-
being funny.
I thought,
was
oh, blimey,
trying
there was an advert. What's going on?
Okay.
I was trying to be funny.
No, that was hilarious. Thank you.
Okay.
Sarky and I should go live
Oh,
this
yeah.
Thursday. And I don't know when I'll be back doing Tuesdays, but Thursday for sure this week. There you go.
Yeah. So
I said my piece.
join
I
Sa-
like that's
join.
behind you, Sarah. That's a
Oh,
nice
that's my
dress.
mom's.
I like it. That's cute.
That's great.
Did you finish?
I didn't start yet, to be honest. I ruined your panel, and then like train crash happened, and then Sarah was talking about dresses, and I don't know. No. I still want to see Chance in his flowery blouse, but anyway, I guess that's next week.
What's happening? I want to eat.
So, so sorry. Get a grip, right? So, what I was going to say to Chance, no, don't start making me getting the giggles, guys. For God's sake, we could be here all year.
It's good to see you. You're here.
Sorry, my Janice is coming out on like on Friends. I don't know why my laugh is like that. I don't know why I'm like, like why?
All right, real quick, everybody. Make sure you hit the like. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey,
place out.
Hey, wait! Judgment says I'm not afraid to say I love Cher. I do too. The classic Cher.
Yeah, no,
Cher.
Yeah.
Do you believe?
No, I really like Cher as well. Hey, Chance, have you seen the film Mask with
Do you believe
Cher?
in life after lockup?
Yeah.
Oh, and Sam Elliott.
Yeah, I love that film.
And with
I
Eric Stoltz.
went to say as well.
Mask or Jim Carrey mask? Which mask? We're talking Cher. So you must mean
No.
Yeah,
Cher was in a movie called The Mask, and it was a very touching, emotional
She was
movie.
also in
I know that. Yeah, with the deformed kid.
I like Cher and Lady Marmalade.
It was kind of like, it was like the Elephant Man 80s style in a way.
Yeah, and like bikers and stuff in it as well. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, that's not a very happy movie.
There you go, Dan.
But
I haven't got much going on. I had a really interesting something happen last week. I put the video up. I'll let everybody watch it. It's on the Daily Damn blog. I saw something. I got it on video. I'm not sure what it was. It's very kind of freaky, and I'm still a little traumatic over what happened. It's really weird.
Did you get run over again?
No, there was something out there, dude. There was something out there, and I caught it on video, I think. And I'll just check the video on the Daily Damn blog and
like
leave a
Area
comment.
51 kind of crazy or what?
You'll find
Like monster kind of crazy.
Like cryptid. Yeah.
You
can find
I
everybody.
live in a very weird area, and I have a lot of
Where are you at?
encounters. You would say,
Where are you at?
South Carolina.
Gotcha. Okay.
I live right on the edge of the forest, and lots of animals and creatures and whatever you want to call it comes out the woods and messes around in my area. And I have what I believe is Bigfoot activity. I've got lots of videos with Bigfoot tracks and weird stuff.
Supposedly been sightings around here in Youngstown, Ohio. So.
And you get a lot of Dogman stuff out of Ohio.
Yes, that's where you originated. Yes.
TD, they're filming Superman in Cleveland, Ohio, and they have been for weeks.
I want to be an extra.
No, they filmed it. They filmed it in Georgia at first, and now they're up in Ohio and have been for some time. They're filming at the Cleveland Indian Stadium, and there's been all these photos that have been linked. Yeah, but it's going to be Metropolis. It's doubling as Metropolis's baseball, like the New York Yankees of Metropolis.
But it's not the Indians anymore. It's Guardians.
Isn't that dumb? That's so dumb. It all started with the Redskins. It wasn't the Indians that were offended. It wasn't. It was some idiot that was offended.
They were the Spiders.
Oh, please.
I know.
The Commanders is the biggest, stupidest name. The Washington Commanders. That is pathetic. Sorry, ran over.
No, now it's the Washingtoners or something, right?
Commanders.
Oh, it's Commanders?
It was the Redskins for generations.
Well, no, that's football, though.
I'm talking football.
Well, football, it's a Washington football team or something like that.
Stay tuned next week, guys.
No, it's the Washington Commanders.
Oh, they changed it again? I thought they
Join us next week for more blondes talking sports.
I don't know. All I know is I'm a Pittsburgh fan, and we don't know their names.
All right.
Unless Pirates are offended, and then
Pittsburgh's got a black eye after what happened today. Tell you what, dude.
Oh my gosh! Can we just end this? I'm so
what happened?
Trump got shot.
Well,
Hey.
I thought you.
He got grazed.
Sarah.
He got grazed.
He got hit in the ear, actually.
Anyways,
went right through his earlobe.
Terrible.
Can this out?
Okay, you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
what's
all
happening?
of you.
Oh.
I love all of you.
We love you too. We love
I
you
sure
too.
missed all of you guys.
Yes.
Oh.
Did you
And
now?
Jim. And Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Jim's camera at Dawn. He had an episode with his tech.
Yeah.
Chris,
He got his phone the same place Lance got his.
Wait a minute.
And I want to say thank you to everyone in chat for joining us and being here.
Especially Skeleton, because I think this is a VIP of chat today.
And I think also a few Savage Pals, you, Jeff, all
and
of
few
us.
Savage Pals, yeah.
Everybody was in my chat. Thank you.
Oh, and I want to shout out Few Savage Pals hit 500 subscribers.
Yay! And what
Way to go.
And Wajamed's dropping links in there, like, yay!
And
I
Judgment
have
Day.
Also Judgment Day,
and
Mike Harper.
Judgment
You here
Day,
too,
yes.
Mike?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's good to have you.
All of you guys in chat, you guys are
Keebler, thank you
amazing.
so much.
Stevie,
Thank you.
all of you guys, thank you for joining us on this epic Saturday. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to play the outro. Keebler, do you have
And
anything
the
to say?
replay crew. Replay crew.
Yes, replay.
Replay crew.
Thank you.
Two things. One, Chance, you're actually trending. Your song is actually trending on TikTok.
What?
Oh.
What song?
Really?
It's actually it's not trending, but it's doing pretty better than it's doing on YouTube.
Which song?
Yay.
So
Doing better than nothing.
your promotional video is on TikTok and it's doing pretty dang well.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you so much.
Cool.
You're wonderful. Keebler, you are so,
and I forgot the other thing. Oh, and a few Savage Pals. I don't know if you did notice, but you were highlighted as a popular YouTube channel on PlayQuest last week.
Yay.
So that's another reason to come to PlayQuest because
Love you.
you never know who's part of the
Chance I won
popular
last
YouTube
week. It was
channel.
crazy.
Up and coming.
Love you.
All right.
I'm telling you, Few Savage Pals, if you guys have not been there, their stuff is so hilarious. Like
But
the other
also
day,
such a good
I was
supporter.
yeah,
Such
but
a-
I was sitting there at work the other day and I was like, I need a break. I went to Few Savage Pals page and I watched, and when I left, I was like, okay, that's what I needed. I got my fix.
Yes. And such a big supporter. And I miss Corey. Corey's not here tonight, by the way.
He's never
Part
here.
for the best.
Oh, you mean in chat? Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay,
Yes.
I also
Here.
I'll let you in on the panel.
Go ahead.
We love
Go
Corey.
ahead, Chance. What do you got?
All right.
We all
I
love
want to
Corey.
just recommend, this is a good classic rock that nobody knows about, Andrew Gold, and he worked with Linda Ronstadt. He was one of his guitarists, and he is known for the song "Thank You for Being a Friend," which was covered by an unknown woman for the Golden Girls TV show, but the original version is a much better song. There's more lyrics, and he also did "Lonely Boy." That was a hit song. Very underrated. I just want to recommend Andrew Gold. I love his songs that no one's heard of, like "Never Let Her Slip Away." Just anyway, just great. And he did a song called "Endless Flight" about an ill-fated airplane flight, and Leo Sayer did that song as well. There's two different versions of a song called "Endless Flight." I recommend the Andrew Gold version and the Leo
All the
Sayer
young
version.
people are like, what is
Wow,
that thing?
Chance still has CDs.
What's that thing?
Yeah, and vinyl and cassettes and everything, and DVD like FM. That's all. I'm a spaz. I didn't do a show last week, so I'm a little hyper. Huh?
Hey,
have an
we're
8-track
so
show?
happy.
I don't have 8-track.
I'm glad you're here, Chance. We like your energy.
We do. And I like the visuals too.
Thank
All
you.
right,
I
good night,
appreciate
Jerry.
that.
We do.
I know I'm a
You
hog.
guys, you
you're
guys know
not.
what 3D. You guys know what 3D print.
Not say anything like self-deprecate. We're gonna make him say only positive things about it.
Okay.
We're Chance positive from now
Never
on.
mind.
Limey and Sarah are trying to speak too.
I'm sorry. Go.
No, I was just going to say, you know what 3D printing is?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a story of like a dad gives his son a floppy disk and says, "What do you think of this?" And he's like, "Oh wow, you 3D printed out the save button."
Sarah.
Yes, I just want to point out that Judgment Day, Mike Harper is 11 away from 500. So if we can get him there to 500,
11.
We'll get you there. We'll get you there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody drop the link, please. If they only need 11 subscribers, let's go. No. Let's grow.
This is in my chat. He's wrenched up over there. Everybody's wrenched up over there, so everybody can grab everybody's channel. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to say this real quick. Sarah needs 4,000 watch hours.
We all do
more than that.
If she gets the 4,000 watch hours, she can be monetized.
I've got 1,000.
They're not going to monetize her.
There's 1,000 more. If
everyone
could just put my playlist on when they sleep, that'd be great.
Yeah, me too. I only have like 1,200.
I'm done with that crap.
Chance has all his watch hours.
I was getting 5,000 a year ago, 5,000 views per show. And then we don't need to talk about me. I shouldn't even brought it up, but I appreciate that, Chrissy. Yes, I just need 500 subscribers and I'm knocking on the door.
So let's go. Let's help each other grow. Everybody go to everybody.
I just need 45,000 subscribers. Come on.
We'll get you there.
That's
Everybody
awesome.
here will get there. Everybody here.
No, Tim has a massive channel just like BBB in terms of subscribers.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm working on it. But BBB has passed me really quick because it took me 7 years to get to where I'm at, where she's at.
For less than a year.
4 years to get to where I'm at.
I've had mine for 7, but it's weird because the channel goes up and down several times, you know.
There's no rhyme or reason.
You'll gain 1,000 subs and you'll lose 20. It's just weird.
It is weird. I can't figure the logic.
There's not.
Well, I know YouTube purges channels of inactive channels that have subscribed to you. So say TD subscribed to my channel, but she never goes back to visit the channel. They'll eliminate her subscriber status on my channel. So I'll lose that sub, even though I earned it. And I talked to Triple B about this, and we both agree that the YouTube has no right to remove our subs because we earned them.
True.
Agreed. Yes, sir.
But YouTube doesn't care.
No, they don't.
Sadly.
Right, yeah, I know.
We care. So we will support you.
BBB, can we end this so I can eat? I'm really, really hungry.
Yeah, so guys, I'm going to go ahead and play this quick little trailer on our way out, and we'll come back next week for some more rock and roll. Everybody, you guys ready?
I got one last thing to say. Triple B, you rock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey. Sure does. Very, very nice.
Awesome. Bye, Limey.
You are awesome, Triple B, and happy trails, everybody.
Happy
trails.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.
Happy trails.
Nice to see you.
Bye, Flocka Flocka.
Mana, mana.
I love her.
Please enjoy.